Yo, wagwan. This your boy, Jidon, Legendary. We back with some Cyberpunk. Last episode, we did all Native American characters. This episode, we're doing all chocolate characters. Look here, folks. I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, share with people to join Legendary Clan Sports and become legendary. So, if you didn't see the Native American episode, you should check that out. I had the 3 gorgeous characters then. We got 3 gorgeous characters now. We got Victoria here. We got my newest character, who I have not given a name yet. And we got Big Damu in the building. And if we... I don't know if we actually gonna get to him. The problem is, alright, there's just nothing in the game that makes the male character look the way he needs to look. And besides, most people are really just here for these 3, not him. And if I'm being honest, I'm fine with that because I came here for these 3 as well. Look, hit that subscribe button, baby. Help me get to 1,000. Look, let's go. Ain't nothing else to say. I already got the outfit set up and everything. Alright, of course, starting off with Country V. Got a little simple outfit, nothing too crazy. And a big old monster truck. A very appropriate outfit, I would say, for when you're doing crazy crap in the sand, in the mud, with a big old truck. At least that's what I've seen in all those random fucking country videos you used to see pop up all over YouTube, where they had the big fucking trucks doing tug of wars on the concrete and flying through the mud and stuff. What I used to see in those videos, people wearing the fucking next to nothing in cowboy boots, jean shorts every dang wear, whether they were down to their fucking knees or all the way up. It was always some dang cowboy boots. The cowboy boots was always there. Alright, check the truck though real quick. This is definitely one of the type of truck you would see in one of them dang things. Big fucking V8 in the front, stupid horsepower, no speed, but dumb torque. Look at the size of that dang engine. Not the carb on top, and not the air filter on top, but the block itself. Thing is big as fuck. So, this truck is definitely country certified. Alright. It definitely works. Am I zooming in on accident, or am I actually moving the camera? Oh, okay. I thought I was moving the. I thought I was zooming in on accident. I messed up because her face is moving. Not supposed to be. God dog. I forgot to get rid of the Porsche. I had to drive the Porsche here so I wouldn't destroy the truck. Because some dang NPC crashed into me, so I just started running them over and over again. Alrighty, so for each character, I did 2 outfits per character. This time I set everything up beforehand, unlike every other episode where I kind of set stuff up in between the recording, which makes things way longer. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's trying to be a little bit more professional with this. You know what I mean? We got the quality, but in between, the parts you guys don't get to see is me trying to figure out a new outfit for the character to wear. I already did all that this time. There is no figuring anything out. It's already done. Alright, I was doing that way too dang much. I would set up during the recording, and then wouldn't have anything for them couldn't think of anything for them to wear. I don't know if y'all remember some of the older episodes where I'll be like, alright folks, we're gonna go ahead and end it here because I have no more ideas. Well, this time, we have it done now. It's done now, before we even hit the record button. That way, there is no, shoot, I ran out of ideas, time to end the episode. Nope, we have it set up here. Each character has 2 outfits, 1 regular, 1 a little bit more on the saucy side. You know what I'm saying? And boom. So this would be the, well, we're starting backwards. Normally I start with the formal, then the saucier outfit, but we're starting kind of backwards this time around just because she was already wearing this when I had pulled up to, well, she wasn't already, but this is what I had, made her wear, so I'm like, may as well stick with that. And there's something I did forget to set up, and that is the freaking hand joint. I know somebody has a mod that hides it so you don't have to get rid of it, but that was so long ago I kind of forgot. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a long time ago, dude. I'm gonna check it out now though, so I'm done here. Okay, so I kind of want you to get the whole truck so you can know what the fuck she's standing on. Go ahead and lower her a little bit. She is ever so slightly floating. I want you to be able to see the monstrosity that she's standing on top of, so people know, like, hey, some real Kentucky activities going on right now. big truck. Ever looking down at the camera with a little bit of a smile. Actually, hold on, let me go back since she is looking down this way. Go all. That way her hand position is more natural. Boom. Right, and then tiny bit, so you see the sheer monstrosity of a vehicle that she's standing on top of, so you know that this right here is a true country folk. All right, no clowning around. The country accent ain't fake, it's real deal, baby. Depending on if you ever notice that in my videos sometimes I say things very country, I have never been on the South my entire life. Feel me? What happened was I had got stuck back in the day. All right, let me give you all a little bit of lore while we taking these little fancy pictures here. A little bit of lore here. My shorts channel was not always a shorts channel. At one point it was a playthrough channel. And well, your boy had got stuck playing fucking Doodlehead Mafia 3. That game is 38 hours long. I played through the whole thing for playthrough videos at the time. And because of that, I developed a very slight Louisiana accent that I still haven't even been able to shake after all this time. Because I mean, think about it, right? Every day for 4 hours until 38 hours, you're hearing you're hearing a bunch of Louisiana folks talk. Because my playthrough videos used to be an hour to 2 hours long, depending on the time of the game. So because that one was more on the long side at 38 hours, those episodes were an hour and 30 minutes. So it was strategic the way I was doing it. Her dang thumb is still going through her freaking face. How's that happening, huh? That's better. Please. So boom, right? Every day for an hour, for 4 hours, I'm hearing Louisiana accents. And I couldn't let go, man. I couldn't let go. It was every freaking character. Except for like a couple of them, which were Irish. But even then, they had a soft Louisianian / Irish accent. Everybody else, except for like Vito, had a freaking Louisiana accent. So I'm just hearing this dang Louisiana Cajun accent for 4 hours a day, every day, until I finally finished the game. And then that's when the accent I thought would disappear. And it never did. It's still here to this day. Like when I say 10, I say 10 normally, but in my videos I always say 10. That's not how I say 10. I say 10. But because that fucking game, I say 10, knowing dang well that ain't how I talk. But it's the grasp of that game is still on my brain after all these years, man. And well, I mean, it hasn't. Maybe that's the problem. I didn't play the game when it came out back in 2016. I didn't play it till fucking 2022. So that's why it's still so dang strong, because it's only been like a year or two now. My shorts channel just became a shorts channel. It literally hasn't even been that long now that I'm thinking about it. The lighting on her chin is what I'm trying to fix. It's bad for some reason. So because of that dang game, there's certain things I say that sound country, even though I've never lived on the countryside a day of my fucking life. I don't even think I've rolled through any countrysides. Been in the Midwest, that's about it. But it's stuck, man. It's fucking stuck with me because of that dang boo-head game. That game sucks so dang much. It's like, how did that game over the other two have such strong influence? Even though the writing was poo, the game was poo. I mean, the writing was decent. It wasn't horrendous, but it wasn't the other two. I'm gonna say that, yeah, it wasn't, because it wasn't that bad. It just wasn't the other two. Let me check these photos real quick, make sure they look good. Also, I just realized these are probably terrible looking because my screen brightness is all the way down. I'm messing up. Oh, it's not down. Why does it look gray? Okay, I need to add more color then. Let me see these photos real quick. So I'm like, I was confused. I'm like, of all the games, okay, that one looks better than the first one. The first one is slightly lacking in color, but not that bad. It still looks pretty good. I'm like, how of all 3 freaking Mafia games, my favorite being Mafia 2, Mafia 1 was great, how in the world did Mafia 3 leave the hardest impression with that freaking Louisiana accent? To this day, it still haunts me, man. I'll be saying 10. I know y'all hear it all the dang time too, because when I say 10, that's how I say it. 10. When dang well, that ain't actually how I talk. That game though, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't actually the writing wasn't that bad. It was the game itself that was bad. The writing was actually decent. The story of the game made sense, but it had nothing to do with Mafia, and that was the issue. I'm about to say, I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but which one of y'all are actually going to sit back and try to play Mafia fucking 3? Don't do it. Don't waste your time. Alright, find a video on YouTube that shows you all the cutscenes. That'll be a much better way of doing it. Don't waste your money and don't waste your time. Find a cutscene. Oh, well, shoot, I just did it again. I said time. That ain't how I say time. Don't waste your time. But that dang game, don't waste your time. That's Southern as friend. That's straight Southern right there. Don't waste your time, you know what I'm saying, playing that game. Do not do it, alright? Fucking find a video on YouTube that puts the cutscenes together like a movie. I'm sure somebody has done it. I'd be surprised if nobody has. I used to, that was one way I wanted to start doing my videos, was making it where I would put just the cutscenes. I never did it. Because I kind of got tired of playing the playthroughs, because I realized that I would get stuck playing a lot of games I did not like, in which I did. Mafia 3, Atomic Heart, GTA 3, Vice City. Those games were great when I was a kid, but as you know, when you get older and you get to play them and you get to really see them as an adult, it's like, wow, you know, this was amazing for the time. God dog, old games, I ain't gonna lie, me and old games don't get along. Me and old games do not get along. That's like, if I ever decide to do a Saints Row playthrough, which is probably gonna be pretty soon, because I really want to play Saints Row for some reason. It's been a hot minute. Well, I guess I can't say for some reason. All Saints Row games are fun as fuck, so that'd be the reason right there. I'm trying to do Saints Row 2, 3, 4. I might do Get Out of Hell, and then 5, which is Saints Row Reboot. But for that one, I want to do it on hardcore mode, because, you know, the story is not worth any freaking thing. So we're going to be skipping all the dang cutscenes. We're just going to be playing for the fact of being on hardcore. Which, for those who have never done hardcore Saints Row Reboot, you're basically trying not to die in like 3 shots. Which, of course, is no easy task. Because Saints Row Reboot NPCs can be pretty accurate. They don't really like to miss, you know what I'm saying? They like fucking Saints Row 3 NPCs on crack. They don't really miss like that. And then there's a lot of melee fighters too, so that makes it, that adds more annoyance. That's exactly why I want to do it. For the sole challenge of it, and because that game is genuinely a lot of fun. The gameplay is immaculate. I've always thought that the gameplay in that game was really good. The story may be absolute garbage, but the gameplay itself is fun. I just wish you could cause more chaos. I would play Saints Row Reboot so much more if you could cause more chaos like Saints Row 3 and 4. Because in my personal opinion, it is more fun. Story is horrible, but it's more fun. Characters are a bit more on the realistic side, and the graphics are way better, and it's got that desert landscape, which is something I'm used to. You know, I live in the desert. I'm a West Coast dude, so overall the look and the feel of the game is amazing. Story is horrific. The voice acting is horrible, as Ghostface would say. It's straight horrible. You know what I mean? So, but if you put that joint on veteran mode, that's a whole nother story. You feel me? Oh, I don't have the picture folder open to know how much I'm doing here. So I'm doing 20 photos per character as usual. For both of them, for all of them is 10-10. So, really for this character, I just wanted to do the most country thing I could think. Alright? Some sports shorts, bikini top, cowboy boots, and a big truck. I don't think it get any more southern than that. You know what I mean? I might do more than that because I'm only doing 3 characters. I'm gonna keep it a hundo here. I know I said all of my chocolate characters, but let's be honest here. Most people are not here to see BG 400, alright? And I didn't really plan on getting here to do pictures of BG 400. Alright, I was just looking for Victoria, Damu, and the new lady. Alright, I'm keeping a hundo here. BG 400 ain't what sells. Okay? He is not what sells. He never will be. I mean, you know what I mean? Let's keep it 100 here, folks. Let's not lie to ourselves, alright? Would you rather be seeing her or him? You know what I mean? Now, some people have never seen BG 400, so we're gonna pop a picture up of him right now. Now, don't get me wrong, he's a cool looking dude. I made the character. I always make my characters fly, regardless, right? But there's not enough for the male characters. Any outfit I make him wear for photos, he's already worn. What the fuck is going on with the shadow back here? That looks horrible. But any outfit I make him wear for a set of photos, he's already worn. That's number 1. Number 2, there is a decent amount of male clothing on Cyberpunk. Male clothing mods, I mean. Problem is, not a single one of those outfits, except for what I got him, is anything you would ever see me put on him. Alright? You are not gonna see him wearing the stuff that people make for the male characters. Now, I get it. Everybody has their own style. This is something I know very well. Alright? I need to put a light blocker back there. You know? But here's the issue. Right? That's what those people wish to make their character wear. Hey, that is perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. What is this? Oh, shoot. There right now. That is, you know what I'm saying? To each their own. But the one thing is, you ain't gonna see BG 400 wearing any of the stuff that people be creating. Not a single one, dude. He is, you feel me, quintessential thugged out. And don't nobody do stuff like that. It's hard enough for me to do that with my female characters who are supposed to be like that. Let alone, oh, I'm doing way too much light blocking. You see the fucking, I'm blocking out the sun. Hold on. There we go. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't do very many photos on AD, my Italian character. Because she is straight thuggy. You're not going to see me do stuff like this with her with her little booty out and stuff like that. That's not going to happen on that character. So, the problem with that is not very many people make streetwear, true streetwear, you know, stuff I would wear, you know what I mean, some chucks, some khakis, some a big shirt of some sort, dicky suit, a fucking, I was surprised when somebody finally did make that. Problem is, how many photos can I do of him wearing that before each and every single photo is him wearing that, you know what I'm saying? And let's be honest here, we didn't, nobody came here to see him. I didn't get on here to see him, alright? This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not what people show up for, is that guy. Alright, I hopped on here for this little lady, the next little lady, and the next little lady. That's it. I might do 15 for this one, actually. I kind of want to show more of the truck as well. But each character has a specific style. You know what I'm saying? I can do a lot of stuff on her because there's a lot of country stuff. This is California, so you always, there was cowboy boots in this game from the start. For some reason, they don't work no more, so I got these custom ones, which look better anyways. But, you know, it's California, so there was cowboy hats, cowboy boots. That's easy stuff. Him, this is 2077, alright? The only time you see real hardcore male characters a lot of the times is, ooh, I forgot about that one, is the Valentinos. Problem is, you're not gonna see, I don't think you're gonna see very often a black guy rocking, you know, like Mexican style stuff. It's not really like East LA stuff. It's like like straight up Mexico stuff. Unless it's a black guy who was born in Mexico, which obviously by the look of BG 400, it definitely not him. He's definitely not that type of person. So it's like, I'd be trying to do more stuff with him, but because of what gets created, oh my goodness, hold on, the color blocking looks terrible. But because of what gets created a lot of the times, it don't work. Wait, I just realized something. Why did I use a color blocker? The sun is that way. Hold on, let me check that photo real quick. I just realized that the sun is that way. Me putting a light blocker probably ruined that photo. Also, I just realized the whole back end of this truck is twisted. I guess that shows how much she does with this truck, eh? Oh yeah, that looks pretty terrible. Shoot, I didn't think about it. The sun is facing that way. How the fuck did I put a light blocker on? And the sun is that direction. My fault there, so let's go ahead and go back to whatever that pose was. I think that was this. Yeah, see, it just looks like the sun is there for the most part. Ain't perfect, but I could fix that. So I don't know why I put a light blocker. That looked bad. The whole back end of the truck is just pitch black. The sun is facing that direction, so we put that about there, which is yeah, it's hard to do stuff with him because his style is so today. It's not cyberpunk. I tried too much to make a character that is similar to myself in a time and era where that does not even slightly exist. Shoot. So I'm like, alright. I would add him, but number one, I highly doubt people are pulling up this video to see him. That's number one. That's the obvious one, actually. And number two, I just don't have enough style for him. I've done a fair amount of photos on him, and a lot of the times I have to scavenge this dang game to get him his proper style. Until that person finally made that Dickie suit, which unfortunately is only gonna last so long. Or it's like, you know, I used up the white color, I used up the black color, used up the tan. What now? Nothing. There is nothing else. That's it. His style is too specific. That's just my own thing, though. That's just for me. For the people who are viewing, I highly, highly doubt anybody came to this video to see that man, alright? Let's keep it a hundo here, folks. Let's not lie to ourselves now. Nah, but for real, his style is extremely limited. I mean, extremely limited due to the nature in Cyberpunk and the nature of a lot of people who make these mods don't know of that style. That style is like doesn't exist to certain people who create these clothings and stuff. If I wanted to see him have more proper California hood style, I would have to make it myself. Problem is, I don't know crap about modding. That's number one. And number two, I do not have time for that. You know, modding ain't really my thing. I prefer to, you know, use other people's stuff and then be like, hey, you know, give them the endorsements and future if I could give me some dang cash, you know what I'm saying? Or not if, that's what we working on. But in the future, you know what I'm saying, I can start donating to people and really showing people my appreciation to some of these amazing mods that people create. Like this top, the shorts, and the boots. And hold on. The gold embroidered caps on her boots. Y'all thought these was just regular boots, huh? Number one, these is crocodile, alright? Crocodilian. And number two, they got gold engraved caps on them. Alright? Come on, man. She is always, like I said, my characters is always swaggy. Alright? Yeah, sure, she might be driving big trucks through mud and just going crazy, doing country activities. She's still swaggy at the end of the day, alright? Still a swaggy little chocolate thing, alright? That's as simple as that. Let me lower these lights. I mean, we got the help of the sunlight here, so the lighting isn't changing too much, but I need just a little bit on her side of her face here. You know what I'm saying? She still got the swag. She'll always have the swag. It's as simple as that. That light right there. You ain't gonna never, you're not gonna ever see a single one of my characters who ain't swaggy. That's just factuals. Alright, that's not me being like, oh no, my characters are dressed pretty great. No, that's just all the time, dude. I remember one time my sister had the nerve to say to me, she said, you don't know how to dress your characters. I'm like, huh? She's like, you don't know how to dress your characters. Get the fuck out of here. I could dress any character. Easily. Any character, anytime, anywhere, any place. Especially because at that time she was talking about Roblox. I was like fucking 14. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm just getting started at this. Right? But even then my characters was still swaggy. Now, I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't the greatest ever. The way she was acting like my characters ain't have no swag. I'm like, nah, you tripping. Is this bed big enough? Cause this is a monster truck, so it ain't really meant to have a big bed. Dude, half the time a pickup truck, a monster truck is barely an actual vehicle. It's just, see, she ain't got no space. I mean, unless we turn her. But that, I mean, that be about the only thing we can do, huh? Because that's the only way she's gonna be able to fit in the back of this. And she disappeared. Oh, I didn't. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't realize I hit the button. Like, she just straight up disappeared. She gone. And she can't even go back there. God, dog. I'm pretty sure she's clipping through the truck. Well, actually, she's not. Well, her hand is with the dang shock. Now, if she was grabbing the shock, it would make more sense, but her hand is not in the right position. There we go. Boom. In the back of the bed of this big old monster truck is this little chocolate thing. But yeah, she was stripping, man. She was stripping. I'm like, what are you talking about? Especially because I don't know about now, but at the time, she was the type of person who would just put a bunch of different blues together and would say that she's matching, but not a single one of the blues are the same. Like, how you talking about me? She's like, cause it's all purple. I'm like, yeah, but none of the purples match. Like, you got like 15 different purples on. And she was like, just look at me with this look like, hey, it still works. Oh, can't tell me I ain't the swag master, dude. I always been that dude. Where we at? 15? Oh shoot, went overboard. So now we're gonna do a little bit extra more. All right, let's move the sauciness up just a little bit. Alright, because I like this right here. So we're gonna move her forward and make her look as the camera if possible. I don't know why I turned French out of nowhere. Still got them dang heart nails on. Move forward, please. It ain't letting me move her. Almost, it ain't letting me move her. Oh no, not too far up actually, because I just realized her elbow floating. Here we go. Actually, let's not make her look. Because her hand is clear. She's supposed to be clearly holding her head up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, a fool, you tripping, dude. I don't know about now though. I don't know how she be. I don't know what her how she be dressing now and how her dress sense is now. But at the time, I'm like, tripping on a whole nother level. I'm seeing a lot of light on the ground here. A lot of light on the ground that I'm not liking. It don't look natural. Let's get to. Oh, no. This side to the front. I'm like, dog, you tripping. My characters is always swaggy, man. All the time, dude. That's one of the things I take pride in when I'm recording a video. Is making sure that my character is stealing the show as well as the great gameplay, you know what I'm saying? For Cyberpunk stuff, it's always the swag of the characters, obviously, because, you know, this is a photo session, so the outcome of the photo has to be pretty much perfect. Can't be no mess ups. That's why it might take like freaking 5 minutes to move some lamps around. Because the lighting has to be, it's gotta be perfect. Feel me? It's gotta be substantial. The outfits have to be thought of. This is why sometimes in the older episodes, like I said, I would stop an episode halfway in because I got no ideas. That's because if I can't just put together some fast crap and be like, all right, that's the end. Nah, it's gotta be, everything has to be nice. Although I don't know what's going on with the shadow of her hair. That might just because of the recent update that happened. So there might be a mod I forgot to update. That looks pretty terrible, but it'll have to work because, you know, the update just happened. So not everybody got all their mods updated yet. Which is unfortunate because I planned this on that day and I couldn't do it. It's Saturday right now. It is not Thursday. It is straight up Saturday right now. This is not when I would normally do photos, but I wasn't doing nothing else today. So I'm like, you know what? Why not record that Cyberpunk video today? Since I ain't gonna be doing much else. It is straight up Saturday. This is not the day I would normally be doing photos. I'm like, you know what? Why not? Which way is this supposed to be facing? Okay. Well, shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let me do something today. I just been playing a lot of Black Desert. Skyrim and Fallout as usual, but a lot of freaking Black Desert. I've been glued to Black Desert as of lately because there's some things I'm trying to do. Specifically, I need to get my characters hunting up, which y'all already know. Y'all done seen that a few times. If you subscribed for the Cyberpunk stuff, hey, you should check out the other stuff too. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. I'm about to do a GTA photo session. I ain't gonna lie. I've been meaning to get on GTA and do some photos because that's like one of the best games to do photos on. So might be looking forward to that too. Of course, with the OG characters, it's always Jay and Avery. You know what I'm saying? My two oldest characters. It's always gonna be them two. Why does this lamp feel like it's not going where it's supposed to? Let's go there. Maybe because this whole dang truck is in the way. I kind of forgot about the fact that she's not on the ground, standing on top of a massive truck. Probably be why lighting looks a little off sometimes. Right there. The one. Right there as well. Move too much lighting from where the sun is facing. It looks less natural now. Alright. Let's see what... I'm trying to hide it a bit because the lighting, you can clearly tell that it's not coming from the sun. But I also can't do too much about that because if I put the blocker on, that blocked too much light from the truck. Looked real bad. There we go. I don't want to catch the boots. We gotta have the boots. The boots is a part of it. But yeah. A lot of freaking Black Desert playing been going on. Shoot, honestly, right now, while I'm recording this, I'm in the middle of recording a Black Desert video. Now, somebody might be thinking, what does that mean? So, I recorded a portion of a Black Desert video, and now what I'm doing is, in that Black Desert video, I wanted to wait until certain items sold off. So I'm like, let me hop on Cyberpunk, finish record, or do a recording of a photo session finally for the chocolate characters, since we did Native Americans last time. And once this is done, I'll be able to finish the Black Desert video because everything will have probably sold by now. And that's what we're doing right now. We're recording a Cyberpunk video in between a Black Desert video. And boom. Killing two birds with one stone. Like I said before, I don't know who made that saying and who was out there really going crazy with smacking two birds with one stone. That's some skills right there. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Two birds with one stone, baby. Recording some Cyberpunk photo session. Ultra graphics as usual, because I'm not in a rush, so I'm not going to make anything lesser than normal. But we still, you know what I'm saying, they're going to come out crispy clean. Alright, and boom. Like I said, they're going to come out crispy clean. Alright, this is the last one right there. And we're gonna move on to her next outfit, which is much more formal. We're gonna take her to a more formal spot, give her a more formal vehicle, because even though she is a rowdy Kentuckian, doesn't mean she can't get real formal. So let me show y'all what that looked like. Boom. You know what I'm saying? The little pink heels, the little the white boot cuts. You feel me? With the little jacket. Come on, man. Not super formal, but also not too I don't know. It's semi-formal. There you go. So this is what we about to work with. Real clean, real clean. Let's find some place to go. All right, we had the spot they had us in when we were doing the mission with Jackie and them before the heist. You know what I'm saying? This is a nice, classy little spot. Nice, classy little spot. You know what I'm saying? So, do our usual. Nice, cool little spot right here. All right, it is fairly gray in here, so we're gonna need a bit of color. That contrast real nice and strong. I typically do about 20, but yeah, it's real gray in here, so we're going 30, which I have never done 30 before, but you know what I mean? That's what is what's working right now to reduce the actual lighting, her lighting. Down to about 25. And let's bring that lighting just a bit more tan so we can get more of a warm color, very blue. What was the first one? Oh, 245. It's a little blue in this piece, man. Let's get that a little less blue, a little less cold, more warmth. I was about to say, move, dog. Wasn't moving. That jump was not moving. That right there. And you know what I need to start doing for the thumbnail of these photo videos? I need to be having each character I used in the thumbnail versus just one of them. That way people get more of a view of what the dilly is, what's going on for real. Alright, let's bring that overall lighting back up now that it's dark. Push back just a little bit. Let's do 10 here. 25 there. Still feels a little overboard for some reason. It feels overboard and underboard at the same time, which is kind of weird. I can't really explain it, but something still seems absurdly bright, but at the same time is really dark. Maybe the contrast is a little too high. I've been the contrast. That looks a bit better. Alright. In terms of poses, I mean, dude, something simple just to show off the classier swag here. Like the little quilted puffer jacket. And, even how dark in there, lights on. I can't wait till they get cool, dude. I want to mess around my lights, man. I'm mad as fuck because last winter, because they had some construction going on, they disturbed a fucking ant's nest. And of all places the ants just had to come to, it just had to be here. So I'm sitting here trying to chill out, get my little fucking warm orange lights on. That flicker, so it acts like a little campfire. I couldn't. Fucking ants every dang where. Well, not really directly where I'm at now, where I'm working here, but it's kind of all over the place and made it very hard to relax and concentrate. You're trying to look when you're looking around every 2 seconds, making sure there's not ants crawling or fucking around. That crap had me furious, dude. Like all places you nasty little crapheads had to go, it just had to be here, huh? Fucking ants nest right, like they came right over here because when you would go outside, you would see them crawling from up there where the street was, where they were working. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And then because, you know, your garbage can will be, well, depending on where you live, but I keep the garbage cans on the outside. Apparently there was something in one of the garbage cans because, god dog, when you looked at that garbage can, it was everywhere. And then some of them, you know, creatures being curious, they decided to start pulling up to fucking see what, maybe we'll find something in your house. Unfortunately, fucking downside. There's be them one times where you might have some dishes out, maybe it'll have something sweet. There was indeed something sweet. It was a plate with syrup on it. And boy, it was all over that fucking plate, and that's where it started. You make one mistake, ants, they pull up. Now you can get rid of them, but it's a long, tedious fight, dude. It's a long, tedious fight because bugs don't give a crap. They will walk over the dead of their own. A human, you know what I'm saying? If you're going into war, a human will see a dead body and be like, "Oh no, I ain't going there." An ant, man, that don't mean nothing to them. They have an objective and they will get to that objective, and there's nothing you will do to stop them, because if you kill that one, 20 others coming. You kill that 20, a bunch more is coming. They don't stop, dude. They don't. It took so fucking long to get rid of them. It took so dang long. I was mad. That whole winter was ruined by fucking war on ants. I didn't think I was gonna have a war on ants, but there it was. Fucking that crap had me annoyed, dude. Did I do one out far? I had one out far like this. Okay, I did. You know what I'm saying? I was mad as fuck, man. I was about to have my little fucking winter warm lights going. There's a setting I have on my lights that's called candlelight. And what it does is it gives you the pretty much the exact coloring of a candle, and it flickers. And it's so fucking chill. It's so relaxing. You just be sitting there listening to music crap, like I'll be editing something while listening to some music, and I'll just have the candle lights flickering like I'm at a dang campfire and crap, man. Oh my goodness. It's all ruined. Fucking ants in a maple plate. Fucking plate with some dang syrup on it. In the sink, chilling. With like 200 ants on the dang thing. Because this house is a fucking... It's cool. You know what I mean? But god dog, boy, there was access spots all over for them. I mean, to be fair, it's ants. Any house will have access points for an ant. It's an ant. They'll find their way in. They always fucking do. That's why I hate ants. Oh, they're great for the ecosystem. I'm sure they are. Don't mean I gotta like them. I'm sure they are great for the fucking ecosystem. I don't mean I gotta like them. Alright. Fucking ant. Every dang weird, dude. Still a lot of bloom going on, but if I darken it too much, the background's gonna be dumb dark. Maybe I shouldn't have put the light blocker back there. It might have been unnecessary, actually. Now it does look a little better when it's darker, but less bloom. Because then I get there and I get more proper color. Bring that exposure down. Actually, I'm gonna put that about 35 and then put this at 35 as well. Less bloom, dude. Where we at? Fall? A little too much bloom going on. Too dang near shining. And we don't need it to be that much. Alright, so for this one, we're going to do less since we did 20 on the first. I was only supposed to do 20 total. 20 per character. I went overboard on that last one. It came out way better than I thought it would. We're going to keep this one at 10. This is more simplistic. I still got 2 other characters to go. After that, I'm probably going to chill outside for a little, so get a little bit of fresh air. That is the good thing, though. It's finally cooling down. No more 100-degree weather for forever. For the next few, for the next who knows how long, for the next 6-7 months. No No more 100 degrees. It's gonna be 90 all week. It's gonna be 90 all next week. Then it's gonna drop down to 80. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for these moments. Get back outside, man. Get some fucking wheels for my tricycle so I can ride around the street just chilling again. Get some good leg exercise going again. I know a tricycle isn't the best option for leg exercise, but you gotta hear me out, you know what I'm saying? Right? It's heavy. Therefore, your legs gotta work. Alright? And since your legs gotta work with that heavy bike, yeah, sure, it's not gonna be the rangiest, but holy, I hit my nervous system using that fucking tricycle. My cousin's husband, we was just goofing around, taking my mom and dad. They always do walks, so we all go with them, right? And they just so happen to be over, so we all together, right? And her man decided to hop in the back of the truck, and I'm like, you know what, forget it, I need the leg exercise anyways. He was like, yeah, let's get it. So he's in the back of my dang tricycle, and I'm pushing this fucking thing. Man, the next day I woke up feeling half dead, dude. I thought I had got sick. I was like, no, I hit my immune system. My legs got so much stronger after that. Fucking legs is solid. They still kind of chickeny, I ain't gonna lie, but they're way better than they once were. All because we decided to go out and walk. My mom, it was late, so we all decided to go with them rather than being out there by themselves. I mean, they're both fully capable of defending themselves, but you know, there's like 50 million of us, so why not? Why not just go with them, you know what I'm saying? That was an incredible leg exercise right there. That might have been one of the greatest leg exercises and the last greatest leg exercise I've ever had. Because I ain't did nothing on my legs that hard since then. Not a single thing has been that taxing on my legs since. Ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I am a very typical chicken-legged man. Alright, my legs might be strong, but definitely far from how strong they could be if I would actually fucking work on them more often. I'm not afraid to admit that I am a man who has chicken legs because he doesn't work on his legs as much as he should. Knowing dang well you're supposed to. Upper body strong as fuck, lower body is aight. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I got the chicken leg syndrome. It just don't look like it because, you know, I'm not no fucking 250 prep like that, but I definitely should be working on my legs more often. I wouldn't have even, somebody else who works on their legs probably would not have come close to hitting their immune system just by having somebody be on the back of a bike. Because that tricycle I was using, it has a bucket, and he was sitting in the bucket. Somebody who works on their legs probably would not have had that happen. But because my legs is whack, I hit the immune system, dude. I mean, I said immune system. I hit the nervous system. I woke up the next day, I was like, yeah, dog, I feel like garbage. Did I get sick? How the fuck did I get sick? I was like, oh shoot, no, I'm not sick. I just hit that immune system. Legs are way stronger than they once were, that's for sure. Oh, she floating like crazy. She been floating up that high this whole time? Oh no, because I keep moving her, because her one foot be flipping. The full body, so we can see the little shoes. Actually, hold on, what was the last one I did? How many full bodies do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close-ups is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so never mind. This one has to be a close-up. Got 5 full body and 5 close-up. Really see those little brown eyes too. And boom. There it is, folks. Victoria Country V is complete. On to the next chocolate V. We're gonna go with the next oldest, which is Big Damu. Okay, this is Country V. Alright. For those who might be new here, this is Country V. Her name is Victoria Jones. Alright, she's from Kentucky, as I said earlier. Now, the next character we're about to go to is Damu. She's African, Kenyan specifically. But she's been living here in Night City, or well, with the way I made the story, Crenshaw. So, and that she is I fucking hit my leg. She is a Crenshaw Mafia blood, which is why she's always wearing red. And then the newest character I made, I haven't built her a story yet. We'll get there. But for now, let's go. Alright, so boom, here's Big Damu, who's not very big. Now, outfits like this is typically what I would make Damu wear because it is... I know it might look a little crazy, but check out the coordination, right? You got the tall socks because she Cali. Got the white chucks with the red laces because on big blood. Well, Pyru technically. And then she got the red around her neck. Well, Pyru wear burgundy, but I don't have that option, so we just do red. The heart shorts because it's like goofy, silly, right? The type of character Damu would be, she would be a friendly person until you do something stupid. So she's a friendly, stylish kind of person. Not friendly to everybody. It's mostly just the people she really know. Right? She's cool with people for as long as you're not trying to be something that you aren't. Like if you come around trying to act like you're extra gangster, that's where she would have an issue. That's where then you might, you know, you might get shanked. Something, you know? Something bad might happen. But on the norm, she's typically cool, likes the goofy style type of stuff. Kind of like a Tyler Creator kind of style. Where it's just like goofy stuff that look cool and that you could make cool by meshing with other things that aren't quite as goofy. There it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. So she's... What the fuck, man? I wanted the red Bugatti. We gotta take her to Haywood, though. Problem is, she is low level. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can pull up to Haywood. She's a lowbie. You know what I need to do? Because I've been messing up. I need to get on OGV and make save spots for these low-level characters so that I can teleport wherever I want without progressing the missions. The thing is, I don't want them all to have the relic, so some of these characters I'm going to keep away from the heist, but I need to move them up like I did with Country V. She's at the mission just before you do the heist. So she'll never have the chip, but she also can do most things within the game with no issues. Oh my goodness, this thing is so fucking red. This is ridiculous. Every photo I've ever done on this lady where there's a car involved, you can guarantee they've all been red. Because that's what... Oh, come on, man. I can't have that in the background. Get out of here, dude. Well, let me back the car up a little bit anyways. I want you to be able to see more of the city in the background. Why does it keep changing? This isn't her normal car, though. Normally she got that Cadillac looking car, which I honestly prefer, but just for the opulence of her photo, with, like I said, her goofier style. It's always swaggy, but it's like a Tyler Creator type of thing. He be swaggy, but it's kind of goofy-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun style. That's how she is. She's a fun, stylish kind of person. She's a fun kind of person. Until it's time to get serious, where she might be far more serious than most people can handle. You know, considering she would be more than willing to put somebody down. Her main weapon of choice? Shoot, man. She young. It's 2024, so you already know what kind of gun she got on her. Lock with the fucking switch. Stop playing with me, man. Alrighty, so we're doing morning style photos. I said morning style. It's just morning. We're doing photos in the morning here. So, lighting may not be too big of an issue. This is still, to me, in my personal opinion, one of the prettiest characters I've created. The facial features I gave this character is just too immaculate. Everything ties in nicely. I ain't even gonna cap to you, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I think, in my personal opinion, all my characters look great, but she's one of the prettiest. Go about there without doing too much. Get a little bit more red on that there red. The car got real red, but her dang... It's a towel. I wanted it to look like a shirt, but now that I'm seeing it, it still don't look like a shirt. That'd be one weird thin shirt. Or either that or it's rolled up. It's like a tall tee rolled up or something. Because I don't have any, nobody, like I said earlier, nobody really makes that many simplistic stuff. So I was hoping that maybe somebody would have a simple tall tee. Nobody. A simple large t-shirt. It ain't even got to be a tall tee. It could just be a large shirt. Nobody. So if any of y'all know one, let me know. You know what I mean? Link it to me in the comments, and so I could get that junk, because I can't find no tall shirts. None. Nobody had simple tall shirts. Not the way you would be holding this pistol. That's the only way, ain't it? Gotta be another way to hold that pistol, because that is ugly. Wasn't there like a one-handed joint? I guess not. I don't see nothing. I don't see a dang thing, dude. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Maybe there'll be something. It's weird seeing this character this thin. Again. It was a body that someone used to make. Some of y'all might recognize. Maybe you'll recognize it. It'd be a very few people who would recognize it. But there's a body I used to use on my characters that made them thick. I used to use that on this character a lot because, you know, hence the name Big Damu. She was actually supposed to be large, at about 5'8", probably like a ball 60, ball 70, muscular-ish. So she was actually big. Actually not. She's regular size now, skinny now. It doesn't work as well. I still do certain tactics to make her look taller in photos. Hence why I'm using this low-sitting Bugatti, because she towers over it, which is kind of hard to pull off considering that these characters aren't tall. But hey, sometimes you can get some things to work. So a lot of the times you go low like that. You do a low-sitting photo, it makes the character look a lot taller. You can't do that because her fucking toes are sticking out of her shoes. Notice that. Go up a little closer. Lighting. How in the world am I gonna do lighting in this brightest work situation? I don't have morning light setups, you know. I'll have to use a regular one. Like any of my characters who are pale, it's gonna be a little tough to pull off. She might not look right. Have her up all over the car. Brightest work too, though. I feel like we might not need this much light actually. Because the sun is already doing its thing. Let's do an aerial light here. Out real nice and far. Spin that around. Like an aerial light would probably be the better move here. Get a little less blue. We're trying to intensify the sunlight without truly, you know what I'm saying? Because then the lighting will be bad, kind of. Need that, that extra light assist. Might need two. The problem is that she got a long jaw. She got a real strong jaw, and it's showing right now. So if we go over to the side, I mean, that jaw is strong. The problem is, it's showing through the balance of her neck. Not looking too good. I said the balance of her neck. I don't know what the fuck I said, but not a single one of it made sense. What I was trying to say was the shadow is showing a lot on her neck due to her long jaw. I don't think I can really fix that though. Sometimes I think I try to overly do things. It's not exactly something I can fix, so why try to fix it? The sunlight is what the sunlight is. Don't do the shot, see what it look like, and boom, it's as simple as that. Sometimes I'll be thinking I'd be trying to overly perfect it. See what that look like with the shadow. After we put a smile on her face. Wait, hold on. That, okay, come on. Just a little simple smile, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at me. And, you know, the angle, a little bit of angle. Let's see what that looks like. Because it might not even be as bad as I think. I just be trying to overcorrect crap. That's how the sunlight works. It's gonna show. But it gotta be clean still, of course. And then we'll do the next one. We'll set up a whole photo studio where it's just gonna be all red. I'm gonna have this red Bugatti in the background too. We're going to the top of the world. Gonna set that whole thing up. See what that looks like real quick. Clean. That is indeed pretty dang clean. Alright, so yeah. Sometimes I think I'll be trying to overdo it. There's no way for me to remove that shadow considering the sun is right in front of her dang face. Naturally, there's going to be a shadow casting. Because that's how it works. Sometimes I'll be trying to overdo it. Where my thug poses at, man? Or actually, hold on. Oh, this is the pose pack with the pistol. That's right, that's right. Okay, her dang toes ain't sticking through the shoes no more. Perfect. You gotta show that she rocking the chucks. You gotta show that she keep it OG. The white chucks with the red laces, that's OG activity right there. Typically, you know what I'm saying, a youngin', although she is young, she comes from a long line of Crenshaw Mafia. So therefore, that would make her a young OG. Because her father is an OG. Her mother is an OG. Her brothers OGs, and then that makes her a young OG, and some of her sisters is OGs, and some of them is young OGs. You know, black and or African families. We be having families with like 16 trillion people in them. So, she has how many sisters? She has 6 sisters and 7 brothers. And most of them look like the father, who is partial albino, hence her light skin, her freckles, or her redded skin, her freckles, and her red hair. Most of the family look like him, and only one of the daughters look like the mom, darker skin, darker hair. Rest of them, they all a bunch of partial albino redheads. Maybe the only time you see a real redhead, not somebody with a fucking wig on, I mean like a real redhead black person with freckles and redded skin. That's a partial albino. It's a skin pigment defect, much like albinism, but not quite as strong. If you ever see a black person with eye red skin, freckles, and natural red hair, they pretty much look like a red-headed black person. That is partial albinism. That is what her father is. Hence, the rest of the kid, most of the kids came out looking like him. Her fingers is definitely sticking through the gun, but considering this Glanka is fat as fuck, there's nothing I can do about that. It would work if it was it's put on the, what the heck is it? The M10F pistol? I forgot the name of the dang pistol. This is what she runs around with. Anytime any NPCs want to get out of line, this is what they get sprayed up with. This thing right here. And then this is the face behind it. Just straight spraying. You know what I mean? Turning people into fucking Swiss cheese. Did I skip it? I think I skipped it, didn't I? Let's go with her normal face, which is much like OGV, neutral. Because that's where her face shines the most, that neutral look. I mean, yeah, see that? I mean, come on, man. Look at that face, man. What can I say, dude? I'm very good at making characters, man. Put that right about there. Shines just a bit better. Boom. With the red Bugatti, the red scarf that I try to make look like a shirt, but it doesn't look like a shirt. It don't look like a shirt. It don't look like a shirt at all. I tried my best. We're gonna do 10 because this spot is hot. I got rid of all the cars, but it's still the block is still hot. We need to take her to the top of the world so my computer can rest a little bit. I ain't trying to fucking take down the quality of life on this thing. Why's she standing like that? The fuck? Alright, well, we're gonna go up then. Standing while her feet are inward. You're not supposed to look like that. I don't know what that is. Right about there. Boom. With the fucking military edition clock. Feel me? Although it looks kind of terrible. It looks scratched up. I should have got her a default one so it'd be all black. Didn't think about it till now, till I'm seeing it. It's pretty ugly. Pretty ugly, I can't lie. Thing is in bad condition. I think I might have skipped those poses. I don't see nothing. I think I did. Hold on. Go back. I don't see crap. Wait, hold on. Any of these? Oops. Any of these ground poses? Got no chair around, so that's not gonna work. Trying to show off the checks, man. Not like that though. Gotta be. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, have her not looking because her fist is in her eye. She's punching herself in the face right now. Lift her up and then put her up on top of the car. Boom. See, this is a proper Damu pose right here. Also, for those who don't know, Damu is Swahili for blood, if I'm not mistaken. So, it really tells you where I was trying to go with this character. Her family is die-hard Crenshaw Mafia blood. Not me, though. Not me. I prefer to roll the clean way. Because I don't have time for looking over my shoulder every 2 seconds, making sure I'm not about to get shot in the back. Who the fuck wants to live like that? Not me. That's some dumb crap, you feel me? But hey, to each their own, right? Each their own, as I love to say. Why is her hand casting a shadow? I gotta figure out what that is that I need to update that has been doing that recently. That's a new problem I've been dealing with, where her hand is casting shadows for some reason. There's only one other part that I had issues with that I didn't mind much, because that ain't really my thing. That was my character's toes, for whatever reason, cast a shadow. But I didn't mind it. I didn't care to fix that. The hands, on the other hand, that needs to be fixed because, you know, if it's around their face, it's casting shadows on their face, and that's not going to work. Let me spin her around. She's supposed to have a phone in her hand? I don't know if I feel like editing no dang phone in her hand. It's Saturday, man. This is you know, this is a lazy photo shoot. Although we're still in maximum quality and still doing everything to tip-top shape. But god dog, I ain't trying to. I don't even know where to find a phone. The phones in this game are kind of ugly too. Somebody need to make some iPhone and some Android models. That'd be sick. Now that. Then I would gladly edit a phone into her hands. Because the Cyberpunk phones are big as fuck, they blocky, they all come in gray, which is boring. I mean, I might need to make some iPhone and Android joints with various colors. Alright, I like this pose, but we have to be able to hide the fact that her fucking toes are sticking out. But look. This is unfortunately something that happens when you make your character wear dual foot slot items. So because she has shoes on and those, that happens. But nothing a little bit of cropping can't fix. And then move that light out there so the sunlight is facing proper direction. Bam. There it is. That right there, my good folks, is not 10 photos, so we ain't done yet. Let's see. We're definitely gonna have to add this Bugatti. I honestly didn't even know it came in red like this. I was just kind of checking on purpose. And now that I know it does come in red, we're gonna need this for her next set, which is gonna be a little bit more on the saucy side. And that is, y'all. I mean, y'all gonna see it shortly. I ain't show y'all it, but y'all gonna see. It's pretty fancy. Oh, this is good. Have her sitting up in front of the car like, yeah, this me. You know what I'm saying? I'm making money now. I'm up now. You know what I'm saying? It's me. A little closer so you can really stay in gap here. You're like, yeah, I'm up now. Look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Got clean chucks on my feet. They not dirty no more. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you got a pair of shoes that you use for daily business. I got a pair of shoes and it's a blue pair of chucks. I I realize every time I say that, you know, something, I don't be doing certain things, and then I say something else that kind of contradicts. You have to understand, I'm from the blue is my favorite color, and I'm West Coast. I'm from the West Coast. I was born on the West Coast, lived on the West Coast practically my entire life, except for 6 years of it where I was in New York. The blue chucks they're just blue because it's my favorite color. It's no other reason. There's no other reason, alright? They just blue because that's my favorite color. It's been my favorite color since I was a kid. Alright, red was my favorite color at one point, if that makes any difference. Red was my favorite color at one point in my life because it was just really pretty. But then my mom had brought home this cobalt blue vase, or vase, depending on who's listening to this. And ever since then, blue became my favorite color. Beforehand, it was red. So now it's blue, red, orange. That crazy purple, I still to this day don't know what that purple is called. But it's like, it's the very in-between mix of blue and purple. That color right there, that's my fourth favorite color. And then fifth favorite color would probably be pink or black. Not pink, and then I'm gonna say black. So boom, there you go. Now you got the lore. I don't have a blue pair of shoes because I was doing things, alright? They're just blue because it's my favorite color, alright? I'm trying to have all kinds of colors of pairs of chucks for real. I need yellow, I need black, I need gray. I just can't be spending my money on dumb crap like that right now. That's gonna be a while before I go purchasing some new shoes. I got enough shoes any dang ways. I got pairs of shoes I ain't even fucking wore yet. So, I'm cooling on buying new shoes. I need to buy freaking life investments. That's what I'm trying to do. I've spent enough years buying dumb crap. Now it's time to freaking get my dang, get this money up, you know what I mean? Get my money up, not my funny up, you hear me? It's funny because he made that line as a meme, but I'm sure there's so many people who use it for real now. Because I do. Get your money up, not your funny up, because it's so true. There's a lot of goofy things we do in life, you know what I mean? We be trying to have fun before we get to the cash. You got to get to the cash, then have fun. And if you do it in time, shoot, you'll have the cash by the time you're 30. Still young, still living. Feel me? That's what I'm trying to do. I ain't 30 yet, so I'm trying to give me some money before I hit 30. You hear me? That'd be a good pose, but her legs is clipping with the shorts like crazy. Alright, one last one. I'm gonna say a full body with the fucking Bugatti. Full body with the Bugatti, dude. Why she floating? Flipping a little. Actually, let's go overview. You can really see the car. I feel like we haven't done enough to really see the car. And it's of absolute absurdity. Of complete redness. This is the type of car that you wouldn't keep for long because sooner or later the sheer redness would get to you. I think the only time crazy colors like this work on a car is if they're old school, because that was completely normal back then, as where now it's not. Back then it was perfectly normal to see a fucking pink Dodge Challenger driving down the road, a purple Corvette, a fucking a semi-candy blue Impala. That was completely normal stuff. A massive 1972 fucking Buick Deuce and a quarter in fucking green with bright tan interior driving down the road in a dang tan Landau top. That was completely normal, as where nowadays it would be pretty absurd to see. Though I, as a younger person, wish I could see the days where colors were that dang bright. I can only imagine how fucking beautiful that must have been, seeing fucking pink cars, purple cars, orange cars, red cars, blue cars, green cars, brown cars. We could go on forever. There was so many different colors back then. I wish I could see something like that, but times have changed. Times have changed. Let's take her to the top of the world and build a little fucking red studio for her, and that'll be set for Damu here. And this crap is so dang red, dude. This is what it takes Alright, now you can semi-see the outfit that we're about to use is straight up just fucking latex. You know, for this character, much like Country V, when I do saucier stuff for characters like this, it's never too much because it's not really their style, but it's a little bit more on the, is that car even gonna fit? Thing big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's always more on the, you know, proper side. It looks a little bit more... Respawn. What the fuck is that? What am I hearing? Why is my car halfway in the ground? Why is it static? It won't let me in. It's so loud. I'm going deaf. What the fuck is going on? Alright, well, we'll be right back, folks. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know. There we go. That's the color I'm looking for. Fucking candy red, dude. We gotta back her up a little bit, though. She looks close. That joint is dang near candy red, dude. Gonna check the background, though. Check the background, though. Got this gargantuan dream catcher. The red Bugatti right there in the back. It is quite a nice background, actually. A little better than I thought it was gonna be. A little too simple. That works. That works. Bring this up. Actually, what? No, touch that. Let's bring that up though. 15. Oh, I should have put the film grain on. These would have been mad nice with film grain. But I don't feel like backing out. I would have to reset everything up, so. It would have been mad nice with some film grain though. Alright, boom. So she got the fucking candy red outfit. Gotta lower her down a little bit. Okay, actually, no, we have to back out. It's too close. I need to back this wall up. I don't really know what this wall, which wall this is though. It's always the hard part of moving these. You have no actual idea of which one you might be grabbing. For all I know, that could be wall number 1. Reason. Oh, duh. Forgot that pops up. Whoops. Let's push that real nice and back. As far back as it can go. There we go. Get much more space. Because I don't want her too close to the car. Because then it's going to, you won't be able to see the car as easily. I want you to be able to see the car real easily behind her at all times. Alrighty. The red is here. And now we must fix the lights. You know what I should do? Add red lights to the background in each corner to add a little bit of extra brightness. Let's see what that would look like. Move that back. Alright, let's situate these real quick. It probably sounded weird as fuck when I say it quick, but that's because I was rubbing my nose and started itching like crazy. Alrighty. I'll go ahead, put that way back there. Disconnect. Actually, I'll put it up so I can see. Go on. Detached settings. Let's move that way to the side. Red. I would like actually for there to be mad red light behind everything. That'd be clean as fuck. I ain't think about it at first, but I'm like, hold up. That would be a pretty clean move to have it shining extra red back there. Let me zoom this out so I can see. There we go. Fuck, she's disappearing. I have never seen that happen before. I kind of wish that would stop happening because I feel like my game about to fucking crash. Know why that's happening? Never seen that, but let's hurry up and see if we can move these lights. This is very hard to control. There's some serious strangeness going on. Okay, and boom. Clone that. And bring it to the other side. Cool. Why can't I see it? I don't know which way this is going because it's doing that weird effect. Oh, there we go. Why is it so far? Is that lamp facing the wrong direction? Sure enough is. Slide that right there. Then push it. The fuck? This lamp is going all over the dang place except for where I want it to go. Here we go. Item. Now I'll figure out what the fuck is going on with my character. Okay, it's just doing that in far view for whatever reason. I ain't never seen that before. Alright, yeah, no, that looks better. It's even brighter in the background, which makes it shine more. Alright, boom, there we go. Little idea that I just randomly had. I'm like, you know what, it might work. It did indeed. That looks nice back there. I like that. What I would like to do, though, if possible, let's add a light blocker. See if this is going to work the way I need it to. I don't want so much light from her joints on the background. I want the background light lit up, but not with the lights that I'm using on her. See what I mean? See how much darker it is back there? It's all nice and pristine now. Yeah, I like that right there. Boom. There we go. Now the lighting is exactly how I want it to be. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of extra. I think that works. Put this light on the side that it's supposed to be on, and this light on the side that it's supposed to be on. Number 2 is always supposed to be on the right. Number 1 is always supposed to be on the left. Neither of them are ever on their side for some dang reason. I think I'll be hitting the wrong joints all the dang time. And then light number 4 typically supposed to be on this side as well. Light number 5 is on the other side. Now, just in case anybody who's looking at this and wondering, well, what is 4 and 5 for? So 1 and 2 are the main lights. 4 and 5 are the accent lights. So what I do with 4 and 5 are, right? So 1 and 2 will be facing directly at her, and 4 and 5 will be facing to the side of her to give more lighting on the side angles. So as you can see, this is number 4 is 83. And then number 5, we put that at 83 because it's on, I said it backwards. So number 4 is on negative 83, and number 5 is on positive 83, because then that way it gives her the perfect outlining color, which is something I like to do a lot. Thus, giving her a great amount of color on her full body. And sometimes I'll bring it down a little bit just in case it's not the way I might want it to be. So typically that'll be negative 5, where it'll give a better up view. It'll do less shadow on the chin, since this is more of a photo studio set. You would it would make it look a lot better. The only issue I am having is I did not realize the wall of light from the light blocker. I didn't think about that part. It looked kind of crazy. Let me see. Does make a bit of a difference, but at the same time, when you have that, you gotta make a choice. And I'm thinking the choice is going to be... Wait, hold on real quick. Can you move this up? What happens if I move it up? Okay, yes, that's not gonna work, is it? I'll push it further back, maybe? Still see that line quite nicely, though. It doesn't look that nice. So I think we're gonna have to let the light bleed through. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it did look better with the light blocker. Problem is that line is kind of crazy. I didn't think about that part. Still kind of works though. Downside, I like the way that looked. I mean, as long as we don't have it too far out, it's actually kind of fine. But what about when I sit her on the ground or something? Then that's when the problem gonna kick in. For now, we'll just take the pictures, because right now it look great. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. Get her a chair or something, maybe. Oh, you know what? Actually, that might work. Get her a chair. Be able to keep it up off the ground. A small bed or something. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. For now, we have what we're looking for, and that is the swag of this outfit that I completely forgot I had. Where's the line go? Yeah, this is nice. I like this right here. This is beautiful. Very red. Very red. I knew one of these days I was going to have to do something like this. I've been meaning to do a super red photo shoot for this character for a long time, and I just never got around to it. See what that looks like? Clean as fuck. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Clean, baby. I'm like, one of these days I gotta do a fucking ultra red photo shoot on this character. I completely forgot I had these crazy looking outfits. I was looking at one of my other characters. She was rocking the yellow joint like this. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot about those. So here we are now, doing the super red fit. Well, actually no, this was made by a different person, but I wanted to use this one because it was more red than the other one. The other one was more of a orangish red, where this is just red. Although for you guys, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it 100% how I'm seeing it. Kind of doubt it. But then again, at the same time, well, no, you guys should be seeing it the way I'm seeing it. I don't know, it's hard to tell because I have two different screens. The main screen, like the screen I'm looking at right now, is 4K screen. Screen where OBS is at is a regular 1080p screen. So I'm not 100% sure if you guys are seeing it how I'm seeing it, which I know ain't the best for quality purposes, but there's only so much I got, you know what I mean? I ain't got money like that, so I can't really do much about that, you know what I'm saying? Can't really do much about that. Guess while we're down here, the bed wouldn't make sense. I don't even think there's a red bed. Red Dead Redemption. You know what I'm saying? So, might not have much of a choice here. I could go close and then low. Low as possible, which should be right about there. I can't go any lower. Our camera is on the ground. That's not gonna lower that to about -1. I always love how serious this character in OGV looks. It works for them. It works for them to always look like, actually the lighting is good. It works for them to have that stern look on their face at all times. Like, yeah, I'm that fucking person. Can't mess with me, nobody can. It just works for them to always look serious, like a real smug, like yeah, that's me type of look. You know what I'm saying? It just works for them too. Always has. The main reason why I don't make these two smile in their photos a whole lot, because it just works. It works for their look. That look of seriousness, that look of I'm the big dog in town, can't nobody mess with me, can't nobody see me type activity. You don't know nobody that can mess with me. Certain characters it works perfectly for, as we're Country V. It's perfect to have a smile on her face at all times, because she's just like a happy, real happy, you know, country folk. You know, now ain't gone through too much. You know, life was hard in some cases, but for the most part, great family, great this, great that. You know what I'm saying? Always happy type of character. You know what I'm saying? It just works for them to be smiling all the time. As we're for this character and OGV and a couple other of my characters, it works for them to be like that serious face. I'm saying it just works. Is this a dang sleeping pose? Oh, that is a dang. I'm falling asleep on the job. Oh shoot, I messed up. Hit the wrong joint. Do they have red chairs? I wonder if that's even a fucking thing. Kinda doubt it. Ain't never seen a red chair in this game. It's gotta be red. We're going all red here. If it ain't red, I don't want it. Alright. That's what this is. Full Red Dead, baby. I keep saying Red Dead. Not Red Dead. Well, the first time it was on purpose, but that time it wasn't on purpose. I genuinely stated Red Dead on accident. Red Dead Redemption. Let's see. Any red chairs? Any sort? Floor wood. Ceiling. Cherry tree. That would have been cool, but it wouldn't have fit what we're going for. Unless we give her a red cube to sit on. That might work. That's typically what I do. Huh? The fuck? That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for at all. The fuck? I don't think there's any red chairs. Wait. Stairs with a... Oh. Dang. Nothing. Yeah, see, I kind of figured that, though. Who the fuck? Why would they just have a red chair, you know? But I got something for that. Cube. Glowy cube. Red. That'll be her chair. Just a glowing cube. Then I can... I was about to say I can mold it and shape it. That's not true. That's not true at all, as a matter of fact. I don't know where I got that idea from. You can't mold these. You can't stretch them. You can't do any of that. You put a couple side by side and, you know, make them look like something else, but that's about it. Oh, I said mold them. That's not possible. That's not an option at all, as a matter of fact. Where that came from. Let's back her up. 1, 2. Or actually, let me just move the cube to her. It's probably still gonna split, ain't it? Hey, I was hoping to have just the background be the color that it is, but I don't think that's possible. Actually, didn't want it. Alright, there we go. Side. Oh, it's not lopsided. And boom, she is seated. Now, if what we do is, right, if we keep her sitting high, then we're fine. But if we make her sit low, then we're not gonna be fine. Cause then the line will show up. But I like how dark it is in the background. It's nice. I don't want to change it from the dark that it is. It makes it look it gives it that perfect contrast actually too. Because it's nice and bright in the foreground. This red cube looks very orange. I don't know if it's just me, but it's not looking all that red. But yeah, wouldn't want... That's fucking pink. That's not red. I don't want it, I want that line there. Okay, I think this is about as red as we gonna get, so whatever. Guess our best bet would to be... Do a close-up one. I feel like we ain't did a close-up in a minute. Guess our best bet would to be just zoom out a little bit. Just to zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna capture all her red nails. She got red fingernails, red toenails. I don't know how I'm gonna get that in there though. I think I would probably have to do like one of the sneaker poses. I need one of the ones where it's like where she's like reaching for shoes, but there's no shoes to show off all the red nails. Everything's red. Every fucking thing's red. I ain't gonna lie. The lights in the back is red. Carpet is now red. I made everything in here is red. Like I said, her nails is red. Everything's red. It can't not be red when it comes to this character. If it ain't red, it's against this character's law of order. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't red, it's against her law. Basically. Alright, forget it. I'm gonna just have the carpet. It looked good. It looks fine. There's nothing I can do about it. As far as I know. Wait, no. Now that she's on this cube, I might actually be able to move it forward. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of disappointed at the cube, though. It's not red, it's orange. That is definitely a sunset orange right there. See? Is this it? Okay. Move it. Oh, that's right. It was having other issues with Get closer. Dang! I forgot about that, man. Yeah, if it ain't red, it's against this character's law, man. I don't know about y'all, but this box ain't red, it's orange. I mean, it's like a blood orange. But it's in some form of fashion red, but it ain't red enough. Well, I mean, I guess the lights in the back are blood orange, ain't they? Can't go too low because the dang box is still sitting. Either way, though, this is looking absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous. The reds, the colorings, everything is nice and strong. You know what I mean? The sauciness of the outfit, the swaggery of the colors. It's all perfect. And let's do a low view here. It's all perfect. So, I ain't got too much to complain about. This is gorgeous as I need it to be. Outside of just that one lighting issue, but I mean, it's not that big. I mean, it is a photo studio setup, so it ain't gonna be perfect. And I guess in a sense, it is kinda, it would be kinda considered perfect because it is the way I needed it to be. I mean, what can you do about a lighting line, you know? It's a lighting line. It's there. Wait. To make her float and we can push the cube lower. Would look way better. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it is how we needed it to be. Look this way. Oh shoot, I didn't even show y'all. She got a red bandana on too. Everything's red. I wasn't playing. Every dang thing. Underneath that red hair is a red bandana. Come on, man. Just red it out, dude. Red this. What was it? What was the Playboy Cardi's album? Everything red, all red, something like that. I don't know. I didn't listen to the album. There's a few songs on there I got though. A few of them songs were pretty dang good. But I heard people talking about the album was boo-boo. I mean, I don't really listen to Cardi like that. I have a lot of his songs solo, but I've never actually listened to a full album. All I know is that one was called Everything Red or All Things Red, something like that. Or is that his newest album? It was Everything Red, and now his newest one is like All Red or something like that. He's still floating like crazy. I lowered the box just for her to be floating still. What's this? Oh, that works. That works. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do 20 for this one. I guess we're doing 30. I mean, I am only doing 3 characters, so I wouldn't mind. I don't mind doing 30. Typically, I only do 20 per character because I might do like 4 characters. Because I'm only doing 3. 30 works. I was hoping to get out and get some fresh air, but I mean, I forgot, you know, it ain't summer no more. The dang sun going down fast now. I done missed my window cue. You know, typically you go out and get some sun. I mean, I'll just drink a lot of milk. I drink almond milk, so I'm all good. I don't even know if almond milk has vitamin D. It's getting cool though, so I'm gonna definitely be getting a whole lot of vitamin D. Ain't no problem. It's getting cool, dude. Finally. No more 115 degrees. No more freaking feeling your skin cooking when you get outside. That's how hot it is. For whatever dang reason. There's just concrete every dang where. No more grass, you know. Just concrete, concrete, concrete. So it just reflects the crap back up to you. Way back in the day, our teacher was telling us about a snowblind. What makes it dangerous. Right? And, you know, at the time, I ain't really think nothing of it. I'm like, don't seem like it's big of an issue. I don't live where there's snow. Well, it turns out it's not just snow that can give you the feeling of snowblind. It's concrete too. Because anytime the sun is out blazing, guess what? Guess what's reflecting right back into your frickin' eyeballs? The dang sun from off the dang concrete, and it comes back hard and boiling. Pause? Well, that may have been a pause moment. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it comes back and it fucking is heat, and then that heat bounces off the concrete and it gets hotter. It goes straight into your eyes. You can't see nothing. Your eyes start watering because it's just you getting blinded. It's like, yeah, I know this sucks. I didn't understand it when I was a youngin' because it was cold. I never really paid any attention to it because at that time, the house I was living at was there was a lot of grass in the area, so I didn't know. There's not a lot of grass in this area, all right? There ain't a lot of grass in this area at all, as a matter of fact. So when the snowblind effect hits, it hits. It's not that angle. Not what I was looking for. I'm trying to move her backwards, but I'm just messing up the lights. You can see the car. Like we're not seeing the car enough. Ah, that's whack. That's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Spin her back around. And the snowblind effect is real, so I can only imagine that when you're in like freaking straight up snow, that, oh my goodness, when it's like white like that and there's nothing but freaking the whiteness of the snow reflecting the sun back up, especially if it's like one of those resort spots where it's kind of like they upkeep it to keep it nice and cold, and you know, and it's real high up so it stays cold at all times, but it's during like the summer and crap, or not quite the summer because you're not going to have a lot of snow during the summer, but it's at a point of time of day where the sun is shining, like freaking 12 p.m. where the sun is directly over you. Man, it is real out there. The snowblind effect is more real than I could have ever imagined, dude. Like you're getting blinded and there's nothing you can do. People be coming back from like snowy places red, and you ever wonder like why you so red? That's why. Of course, I've never asked anybody that, but I don't know any paler colored folks personally, but you know, outside of my aunt, but you know, black people typically won't turn red like that. But typically when, you know, if it's a white person who does a lot of snowboarding and they ever come back from a spot red as fuck, that's why. That is why. That snowblind crap is real deal. And, you know, I don't do anything snow. I haven't done anything snow since I was a freaking kid and lived in old Booblehead, Buffalo, New York. So for me, I ain't know till I got older. Then I really knew. And that's off concrete. That's not even on snow. Snow is worse because, like I said, it's brighter, shinier. It's way worse in the snow. It's horrible in the snow. You know what I'm saying? It's awful. But I never got to experience it because I don't live anywhere where there's like heavy amounts of snow anymore. That was, shoot, like I said, I lived in New York for 6 years of my life. That was 11 years old. So, of course, I ain't know. But when you get to an area where there's a ton of concrete and it's snowing, like I said, 12 p.m., the snow is just beaming. Ay, man, it's horrible. All right, 2 more shots. Let's see what we can work with here. It's horrible. Horrible, dude. You feeling like you about to really go blind. But you really feel like you're about to straight up go blind. What pose is that? Look, man, if you use that one. It's a good thing she got this little latex suit on. You don't really see nothing. Forgot about that one. Go ahead, slide this box on back over this way. Yeah, that crap be crazy as fuck. That's like earlier. It was cool. Dang, when the sun is out, the sun is out. There's not enough coolness that'll stop the desertous sun from being the desertous sun, right? So stop her from looking crazy. So when I step out, I'm going blind near instantly. I couldn't even open my freaking eyes. I'm like, God, dog, dude. Like I said, the crazy part is it wasn't even hot. It wasn't even hot. It was just so freaking bright. You still can't see nothing. Still can't see a dang thing. I was struggling to open my fucking eyeballs. Just a little closer here. Not too close. Alright, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that's a fancy pose right there. I ain't know, I forgot about that one. That crap had me fucking, I'm like, oh, dog, I can't see, dog. I started watering and crap. It's taking a sweet time, ain't it? I probably should have went off the books for that one, realistically. I couldn't see nothing. Eyes is watering and crap. Like I could only imagine. True snow. I don't want to say slow blindness. Coming off that sparkly, shiny snow. That bright, blazing 12 p.m. sun. Gotta be fucking deadly, dude. These are all phone poses. I'm being lazy right now. I'm not trying to put no phone in their hands. That was a pretty good one, though. Alright, I'm gonna put a phone in her hand. I'll be right back. It's gonna take a hot minute. Alrighty, and boom. It turns out it wasn't that hard to put a cell phone in her hand. Not as hard as I remember it being. Alright, on to the last character. And here is, folks, the new little lady. Alright, like I said in the Native American episode, I'm like, I need a little caramel character. If we're gonna do an episode where we just doing the chocolate characters, I'm gonna need a little caramel character, and boom. You know what I'm saying? I have not created a name for this character yet, so oh shoot. Shoot. So I ain't got nothing for in terms of names quite yet, but we'll figure something out. Oh shoot. All I know is, you know what I mean, she came out pretty dang adorable. So I mean, look at her, dude. Let's go ahead and get a lighting setup going. So my full self never realized that you could do saved locations. I mean, I kind of knew, but I didn't know. Oh shoot, it doesn't show when you're in photo mode because we're not in the direct game. So boom, now here we are with a level 2 character that I ain't did much of nothing on because I just made her like no more than a month ago. I don't even think it was that long ago. It might have been like 2 weeks at best. And boom, she at the beach. Somewhere you normally cannot take a character this low, because this is in Pacifica, which is, you know what I'm saying? You know how when you're on a low level character who's not able to go into a zone, it's like there's nothing here for you yet, because you haven't progressed through the mission? Well, I'm never going to progress through the mission on this character, or any of my other characters, because they're not going to, you know what I mean? They're not going to have the what's names. Not all your characters can be super V. Some of your characters just got to be regular V. I mean, of course, that depends on the person. My main thing is I just didn't want them all to be having the relic issues. In my here universe of Cyberpunk, alright, OGV is the only one who has those relic issues. And in a technical sense, OGV is the only one who knows Jackie, because most of these fools have not talked to Jackie yet. And I plan on keeping it that way, because Jackie's dead. So, you know, how could they know him? That man fell out of a freaking building. He fell out of a freaking building. And, you know what I mean? After that, he wasn't doing too good after he fell out of that building. So, how the fuck they gonna know him? In this universe, it is only V who's ringing in the afterlife is OGV. Alright? A little pale Native American lady. That's it. The rest of these Vs are just regular people living their daily lives. That's how I like to keep it. Of course, I'm making this all up as I go. These are just characters I use for pictures. They're not going to be high leveled because I have no reason to level them. All that extra crap I'm saying is just for show. The real reason is I have no reason to level other characters, not yet anyways. Maybe I'll make some characters I might want to do some builds, but as it stands, OGV got the build I wanted to make, and that is an absolute titan who can't be stopped. Even after they fucking nerfed her with the 2.0 update, I still managed to make that character an absolute titan. A little bit of cheating here and there, but I mean, for the most part, she is still that dog. She is still the big dog, alright? She is still the one and only. There is No, there is nobody else who's messing with her capabilities in the world of Night City. Simple as that. Rest of my characters, they not like that. They just regular old people. They have little to no cybernetics joints. I don't even know if I don't even know if she got her a dang hand implant. You might not even have that. I don't know. I can't. We ain't seen her hand yet. You might not even have it. That's how much of a regular person she is. And I'm gonna keep it that way. Because I don't want to. I guess even though I made all that up, I guess it is kind of true, huh? I don't think it would make sense to have multiple characters having the relic issues. I can still build them and make them powerful without having to progress too far in the storyline. Much like Country V, she is a hacker. The problem is I kind of forgot how to hack. She is quite the strong hacker for her level. I'll be hacking all kinds of crap. I'll be hacking freaking NPCs with skulls over their head. All kinds of NPCs be getting hacked. There's nothing they can do to stop it either. She is a top-notch hacker. Alright. Top-notch hacker with serious hacking capabilities. That's how she gonna stay. I didn't want to use too many of the same poses, but at the same time, who cares, you know? Look at the dreads though. Look at the cleanliness of the dreads. I like to keep as many of my characters with their own type of hairstyles too, if possible. So, I mean, most of them used to rock the afro. 3 of them still do. No, 4 of them still do. No, that's not true. 5 characters still rock an afro. That's the Dominican. That's Dominican V, East LA V, OG V, Country V, and Damu. And shoot, it would be BG 400, but it's more of a feminine style afro, so I didn't really want to rock it on him. No, as it just wouldn't match him. This is a nice pose, but what are you supposed to use this for? I mean, city is all right behind her and whatnot, so I mean, we could make this work. Let's go ahead and reduce that depth of field so you can really see the city. Zoom out a bit so we can get a little closer. That's a little too far. I said a bit. It's all the way to further back. Boom. I figured it out. What am I gonna use this for? City, baby. All them goofy advertisements. I need that one out of here. Looks horrible. I need a good line of ads here. That man look ridiculous. There ain't no human body I ever seen. Alright, there's some people out here. There's big people, there's small people, there's little people, but nobody ever been built like that. That's the Cyberpunk 2077 synthetic burrito body right there. We ain't at synthetic food yet, so ain't nobody built like that. I ain't never seen a single human being built like that. I seen a man get shot in the stomach. Well, not seen directly, goodness gracious. But there was a man who got shot in the stomach 12 times with a shotgun, and even he ain't look like that. Come on, man, what the fuck? That's the synthetic, the synthetic food build right there. That's what kind of build that is. That's a ridiculous build right there. Ain't gonna lie, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to see the other part of the city too. I mean, obviously the main directive of this photo is definitely not the city. I think that part is pretty obvious. But to see the city in the background is still clean too. Alright. Get up off the floor. Getting sand all up in her dreads and crap. Let's see here. Let's see here. That field of death back on. Actually, no, let's have her facing this direction. Or the city a bit. I need to start doing more further zoomed out joints. I don't do them often because I prefer the closer look. But the further zoomed out is pretty clean too. let's go ahead and shut the background off a bit. Get the mic facing the right direction. I think this character came out quite great. She is great looking. It took a little minute because I was the main issue is there's not a whole lot of facial features from vanilla. I need to grab some mods, honestly, that add more facial features. It would be a lot easier for me to make more characters. If I did. I haven't gotten around to it yet though. So right now, since I'm still on mostly vanilla items, I had to try my greatest not to make her end up looking like Victoria, which is exactly what happened when I made the Samoan character Ray. When I made Ray, initially she was supposed to be a light-skinned black woman, but it failed. She looked like Victoria, but with lighter skin. So I'm like, okay, well, how do I change this character up? And then I accidentally made the Samoan looking character. I'm like, well, boom, that's kind of swaggy right there. It's very hard to make Polynesian characters. Out of all the characters I've ever made, I've only been able to make 2 Polynesian characters because they have Asian-ish features, but they're larger, and a lot of games don't have that. So the only 2 Polynesian characters I've ever made out of my character creating career is my Ayana Kikoa, who is on, she's Hawaiian, that's my Black Desert character, and then Ray Hunt, that's the Samoan character I made here. Those are the only 2 fucking Polynesian characters I've ever been able to make because their features don't exist in games. Much like trying to create an Arabic character. I've only made 2 Arabic characters in my entire character creating career, and that is Ayan Ayad and Hassan Malik, who are both on Black Desert. And it took forever to make those 2. Ayan being she is Pakistani, and Malik, I forgot what the heck he is. I ain't been on him in so long, I forgot what he was supposed to be. I think he was supposed to be Arabian. I don't remember, it's been so dang long, but I think those 2 characters took ages to make. Honestly, it's harder to make them than it was to make my black characters, because even though our features don't exist in a lot of games, they're much more simplistic. You know what I mean? Our features, per se, if you're trying to make like certain African people, their features are near inexistent. Trying to make Arabic people, features are near inexistent. Trying to make Samoan folk or Polynesian folks, features are near inexistent. So it was hard as fuck to make them 2. When I was able to make that character, I'm like, well, shoot, here we go. I done accidentally made a dang Samoan lady. I had to keep that character. Initially, it was going to be a preset, but I'm like, nope. Sorry, folks, you can't have this one. You can't have this one. I've been trying to create fucking Polynesian characters in various games for fucking ages, and it is one of the hardest things to do. Features are fucking minuscule in a lot of games. You don't get to, how many we at? 7? Alright, we're gonna do 3 more for this one. And then we're gonna do 10 on the next, for the next outfit. Cause it is getting kind of late. And I would like to finish this up. Well, I mean, actually it depends. I'm gonna check some things first. Cause if I ain't got to, then I'm going. We chilling right now. I wouldn't mind doing a full 30. Or you know, actually, you know, we good. I'm gonna do a full 30. I don't know if I want to do 20 on this and then 10 on the other one, or 10 on this and 20 on the other, because the other outfit is quite great. Got a little Air Forces on with her little suit dress and the top, looking quite fancy. But this is also looking quite fancy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do the most on. You know, actually, we need to turn her around. We gotta face the sun. We ain't faced the sun yet. Always gotta do facing the sun joints. You know what I'm saying? Well, who the fuck is that? Where that man come from? There we go. Always gotta do the joints facing the clouds. You feel me? It is criminal to do beach photos and not have your character facing the clouds at least once. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. They at the beach after all. You know what I mean? That side shading there. Side shading there. It'll be criminal, man. It's character came out great. Very pretty character. Took me a little while to make this character like it. But all in all, came out great. See, and see, here's the thing too, right? We've been in it this long. Would I have even made it to BG? No. I would have not. So I'm quite tired of sitting down. My booty's starting to hurt, and I still gotta finish up the Black Desert video. I might do a GTA video later. I would love to do some GTA photos. It's been a hot minute. I ain't did some GTA photos in forever. Before Rockstar releases an update of some sort, where I'll have to wait for Script Hook to be updated for like the next month, I'd rather not wait that long. So I'm gonna do that once this video and the Black Desert video is done rendering. That way I don't have to wait, because I'm not trying to. That's the one thing that is unfortunate with modding on GTA. It is fully okay. I know he just he doing his thing, but I don't give a crap. This nigga gotta go, son. Yo, son, he in my way for real. You to the void. Get the fuck on, dude. We busy. You know what I'm saying? See, in real life, it would be disrespectful to tell that man to get out the way, because for real, he's just enjoying his time on the beach. But in here in this game, he gotta go. As y'all see, I just sent that nigga into the void. He was in the way. He had to go. You feel me? Simple as that. Her hand is still floating. What the fuck is that? Is that a bone? Dang bone in the ground. I'm trying to find an even grounding here, but I don't know what the heck that is. Is that a phone pose? Oh, it is. God, dog. I know I said earlier the phone was easier to put than I thought, but that don't mean I want to do it. I'm being. See. All of these are good. Actually, I like that one. It's a simple standing pose. Just a simple standing pose. You know what? I'm gonna go half. I'm gonna do 15 for this and then 15 for the other one. I haven't done that yet. So boom, we're gonna go half, because I like this. This is coming out nicely. But then the other outfit is mad clean too, so I don't wanna go low on either of them. So we're gonna go half. Can you meet me halfway, right on the borderline, and where I'm gonna stay for you? God dog it, whatever that thing is all up in the way now. Hold on, let me back her up. Back her up. Freaking bone, whatever the heck that thing is. What that is, nasty. Looks like it's supposed to be a clump of like a tree branch or something, but because the textures are bad, because we got this depth of field on, it looks like a dang old nasty bone. This character is dang adorable, dude. It took a little while to make her. I'm glad it did. Came out great. I know one issue I kept having too is like I said, because there's a lack of features, I kept using improper features for a black character. So sometimes she would look Filipino. I'm like, that's cool. And when it's time to create some more Asian characters, I'll definitely, what the fuck? Yo, the title of that. When it comes time, I'll definitely consider it. But you know, like I said, our features don't exist as much in a lot of games. You got to do a little bit more to get a black character done. Though it is, Cyberpunk was definitely one of the easier games. I will say that they did a good job. Cyberpunk is definitely one of the easier games to create black characters in. You know what I'm saying? I played a million games where I'll try to create characters, and yeah, dog, GTA is one of the worst. GTA Online. Well, no, let me correct that. Making a black male character is no problem. All of my black male characters look great. Making a black female character? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my fucking goodness. All of my black female characters took ages to create. Especially Jay, because she was the first character I ever made on PC. She was one of my first black characters. It took forever to make her. Getting her in the open world, seeing the character, being like, God, dog, that fool busted. Deleting the character, making her back, remaking her again, because, you know, GTA has a thing. Black Desert does it too. But GTA has a thing where you'll create a character. When you take them into the open world, they do not look the same as what you created. And oftentimes they look a lot worse than what you created. And GTA has that problem like no fucking other. And that happened so many times with that character. I had to delete her so many times and then remake her back. It happened like that on Black Desert when I was making my Ranger character. When I was making that's the dark chocolate lady. Anybody who, I'm not sure how many people who watch my Cyberpunk videos also watch my Black Desert videos, but it's the old dark chocolate Ranger lady. She's the hunter. She's the dark chocolate tall lady with the bow on her back. Look like a big old elf, big old chocolate elf. Her. I had to delete that character 4 times before she finally came out properly. Because you'll make the character, you'll see the character. Well, at that time, I didn't know they had different lightings that you could turn on so that you could actually see the character before you enter a game. But, when I finally learned that is when I finally was able to create the character properly and not have to delete her for the 5th time freaking over because of, bad lighting. This camera is moving weird, and that is because I forgot she is technically sitting like here some dang where. We moved way over here. But yeah, GTA has that problem tenfold, dude. She has a natural smile on her face. I kind of forgot that she... Oh, no, here we go, satisfaction. Okay, I'm about to say, I don't remember her always being this smiley. I forgot. Yeah, that GTA is amongst the worst for creating, for creating black characters. I ain't even gonna lie to you, boy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, girl. Black character creation in fucking GTA is the jankiest crap known to mankind. It took ages to get any of my black characters to look properly. Well, no, my black female character. All my black male characters, they look great. Smooth faces, no issues, except for Big Evo. He's supposed to look like that on purpose because he's not even supposed to actually be a human. Story behind him is a dark one. But all my normal black male characters, all of them, they look great. The light-skinned dudes, the dark-skinned dudes, they all look normal. But even then, Big Evil still looks kind of normal. He just got freaking undead eyeballs. That's about it. Other than that, he still looks, for the most part, normal. I didn't have to delete him 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times to get before he finally came out properly. Like I had to do with each and every single black female character. This game doesn't have that issue. It just lacks features. Black Desert lacks features and has that issue, so it makes it pretty rough. The good thing with GTA is it doesn't lack the features. They just look bad, so you got to put in a lot of work so that they don't. Like, I don't know who the fuck at the Rockstar office designed the features joint. But y'all, they straight played anything that was black. But then again, that's not too surprising. That's not too surprising there. But yeah, it was like, God, no, this oh, I should have lowered her. She floating like crazy. Her hands is floating. I'm pretty sure her back foot is too. No, it's not. Oh, that's not good. That's a big problem then. It'll look great. Well, we need 2 more. Move on to her next outfit. I don't even know where to take her for the next joint. It's like a semi-formal, but she got her little forces on. You know what I'm saying? Her little air forces on. It's like a semi-formal but youngster type of thing. After all, V is way younger than I thought. Like 20, probably like 21, 22. When I first played this game, I figured V was around the same age as everybody else. Like late 20s, early 30s. But somebody had made an in-depth video that I got stuck watching because I freaking love this game, so I was glued to it. He made an in-depth video explaining that V is more than likely extremely young, and I'm like, whoa, shoot. No wonder they, Jackie was all up on V, like, yo, we gotta get this money, son. Where's this going, son? Because he knew that V could get far because they so dang young. In comparison to him at like 33, I think. V is like freaking 21, 22 at best. And all the other characters are quite a bit older. I think the next youngest character is Judy at like 26. Everybody else is way older. And Anne is probably like 27, 28. Jackie is about 30 something. Because if you look at his mom is on the older side. Probably like 50, 60. So I never noticed that. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of games lack features that you need or might want. What is this, number 1? This make this the number 15 right here. A little sassy looking pose. As long as she's looking forward though. I mean, it would look. It's clean. Yeah, actually, we're gonna go. I mean, the other side would be good, but we hitting 15, so we maxed out. I mean, I don't have to do just 15, but I'm trying to keep it regulated. I typically like to keep my photos regulated so I'm not overdoing it or have odd numbers just because it bothers me more than it bothers anybody else, most likely. I'm sure the other side looked great, but we are at 15. That is 15. We are maxed out. We have to do a certain amount for each photo so it doesn't bother me. I could do like 17 photos, but it would just be weird, you know? The main thing is I'm tired of sitting down. I've been sitting down for a long. So we're gonna do her last set and we'll be out. We're gonna head out. I'm sure the other side looks great. But this also looks great too. I need to figure out a way though. I want to start putting all of my characters in the thumbnail. Problem is, if the lighting doesn't stack up, it's not going to look proper. Let me see. Well, was that even going to work? Because was she even going to look in the right direction? I don't even think I could pull it off because we're so far away from where she's actually standing. I don't even think she's going to look that far. Yeah, no, she's not going to look that far. Something worked. Anyway, would have been looking in the wrong direction. So boom, justifies. Alright, boom. Alright, let's head to the next spot. Alrighty. You know, I ain't gonna lie. While I was sitting here setting up and getting her next outfit ready to go with the cool looking city behind her and stuff, I kind of sat back and I thought, I'm like, you know what? There's actually a few things I don't like about this game. You know what I'm saying? One of the major things is cutscenes. If this game, I've said this before. I've said it many times. And I always say it. If this game had cutscenes, it would easily be hands down one of the greatest games for like the next 20 years to come, right? But one of the other things, one of the more minor things is the music in this game sucks. I ain't gonna lie, the music in this game is buns, dude. Is this how music gonna sound in 2077? I'm glad I'm gonna be old as fuck, boy. Dang near on my dang deathbed, boy. Fuck. Cause this music stinks, dude. There's the one, what's the one with the lady? She got the slights, we saying we like to wool. Oh my goodness. She'd be like, we like to rule, we like to paint or some crap like that. Man, this music sucks. Man, I ain't gonna lie, the music in this game is buns, dude. Man, shoot, dude. The music in this game is a special kind of poo. Now, I know not everybody's gonna agree with me, and that's perfectly fine. You feel me? But yeah, dog, a lot of the music in this game is fucking buds, dog. I do not play with the music on, and as a matter of fact, I need to learn how to make my own radio station. This is one thing I used to do in APB all the time. Back on my old channel, before it was a playthrough channel, before it turned into a shorts channel, I used to upload a lot of APB. And what I would do on APB, one of my favorite things to do on APB was just drive around blaring music. Like just fucking blown out of fucking proportion. And I would just roll around like that, blasting my own music. Now, granted, APB, that was the whole point. There was no radio stations. The radio station was whatever music people decided to upload of their own. It had to be your own stuff. You couldn't upload no Playboy Cardi there and crap. Although I ain't gonna lie, I did it a few times. I would remake I would remake beats and then I would upload them. Or I wouldn't even remake it at all. I would just put remake in the title so people would think that I remade it, but I didn't. And I would upload it and I'd just be blaring music. I need to do that for this game. Cause this music in this game is a special kind of I ain't gonna cap. The music in this game suck. I can't take it no more. I need to learn how to build my own custom radio station. Maybe I'll give it out to people as well so they could, they could have something that they could blast in their own game. Oh shoot, that's too much light blocking. We just need to block the immediate light behind her. Not every bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and make that happen, because yeah, dog, I ain't gonna lie. The music in this game is atrocious, man. It is. It's something special, you know what I'm saying? It's something special. Not in a good way, not like, dang, this is something special. Yo, I ain't never heard music like this. No, I mean like something special, like, God, dog, a lot of this stuff is stinky. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying? I know there's some of them people put their hard work into it, but you know how I go. Because you put hard work into it doesn't mean it's suddenly great. A boo-boo song is still a boo-boo song at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I make the greatest beats of all time. I've made some beats where I'm like, dang, why did I make this? This sucks. I have literally a whole folder dedicated to beats I've made in the past and in the present that were like, wow, I thought this was good. I don't know why I didn't just delete them. I won't know. A lot of times I'll keep stuff because there'll be stuff that I might think sucks, but then other people's like, nah, that's good. Right? So I tend not to delete them, but dang, son. Some stuff is like, ooh. I see where you were trying to go, but you didn't get there. You know what I mean? That's a horrible way of saying it. That is straight horrible. It's just a lot of music on here. As once said by a man who was playing Black Ops 4 and kept dying over and over to a guy using a specific gun. He said, "Do It the Weevil is not good. And in certain cases, some stuff is just not good." I mean, but hey, they eating. And that's all that matters. Even if it ain't that great. At least you eating. That's how I see it. Now, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people who will watch my stuff and be like, hey, these videos kind of suck. Hey, you can't please them all. I am one of few who think, is that a dang sign back there that just says poo? Oh, that says pod. I'm like, what? I'm like, why the fuck is there a neon sign back there that says poo? That definitely is a D and not an O at the end. What the fuck going on? You ain't gonna see me at that place. But yeah, I'm sure, there's people who there's always gonna be something you don't really enjoy. I ain't gonna lie. Cyberpunk 2077 music, it's fucking something special. Really though, they if they would add cutscenes to this game, it would easily push this above and beyond. I mean, it's already above and beyond most games. If it had cutscenes though, it would be above and beyond dang near every game. For like the last 20 years. And then so many games that are gonna come out and not be as good as this game. There's games that can't even beat themselves, like Concord and fucking Star Wars Outlaws and crap, where they turned that lady into a lizard. It is a shame what they did to that dang. Somebody had uploaded a video and they were talking about Star Wars Outlaws, and they were showing the actress who played the main character. That is a genuinely beautiful woman. But they made her character look like a fucking lizard, dude. Her dang jaw about as strong and as long as it get. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no strong jaw character with a good, healthy, strong, sharp jaw. No, I've seen women with strong, healthy jaws, and a lot of the time they look great. No, they gave that lady a freaking lizard mouth, man. She looked like a freaking gecko, dude. I see geckos on a daily basis. These little desert geckos that be running around here. They made her look like a freaking lizard, dog. Got me saying dog. I don't even say that. That's how bad they messed up on that dang food, on her character. And they probably did it on purpose, which is so weird. It's so weird with games today. Of how they're purposely trying to make characters look busted. And they be disrespectful with it too. What was that one game that was dropping where they had this big goofy looking character? And she was like, it was a commercial. She was supposed to be in like a suit of armor, right? But when she got out of the suit of armor, all of a sudden she just suddenly fucking ballooned up to like an extra 100 pounds for no fucking reason. And said, and they had the nerve to say, your character can be more like you. You know how fucking disrespectful that is? Like, you just straight up said, hey, we just made this big goofy looking character who we purposely made ugly. We purposely made way heavier than the average person. Right? Because the average person here in America is like, what? For men, it's like 170, 180. For women, it's like, what? 140, 150? Maybe 160? Maybe. That character, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but that character was like double that. The character looked stupid. It was a really goofy, unrealistic looking character. I've never seen anybody look like that character. I've known large people in my life. My fucking, my aunt, she was a large woman, and she looked nothing like that character. Now, I know somebody might be thinking, right? How large? My aunt was, I think at her heaviest, she was 350. So I know, I've known large people, and she looked nothing like that character. Nothing like that character. That character was a straight mockery make, and then they had the nerve to come out their mouth talking about, you can look more like you can be more like yourself. That is the most undermining, demeaning, insulting crap I ever heard in my life, dude. I'm like, dang. And in the back of my head, I'm just thinking, because me being me, I don't have that issue, right? I don't see characters as myself. I will never make a character based off myself because that's stupid. I ain't, well, not stupid, but I am me, so I don't need to make a character after myself. But what about the people who do like to make characters after themselves? You just straight up disrespected the crap out of people. And now they wondering why their games is failing and crap. You can't just literally call somebody ugly to their face and be like, now you can play a character more hideous like yourself. And think that they're gonna play your games and be okay with the fact that you just straight up called them ugly. Man, I don't give a crap what size, what weight, what height, how you look, what your skin color is. If somebody straight up call you fucking ugly and be like, hey, now you can be more like yourself, you're ugly. That's disrespectful. That's straight up disrespectful. I never purchase a game from you. I never buy a game from you. I never, ever. Like that goofy looking cast of characters they had in Concord, and they wondering why that game failed. Them characters look stupid as fuck, dude. You're gonna have a bunch of bright, colorful characters who are very different from each other. Overwatch. Overwatch's characters are very different from each other. They have a wide variety cast of characters who are not alike. They got Roadhog, big diesel slash big man build, know what I mean, big 400-pound dude swinging fucking haymakers, trying to knock your head off in one punch. And they got Reinhardt, they got fucking Sombra, they got fucking, or Sombra, I said Sombra, they got Sombra, they got Reaper, they got a big wide variety cast of characters who look nothing alike. You know what I'm saying? Some of the characters are they, them. Some of them are she, her. Some of them are him, he. You know what I mean? Some of them are short. Some of them are tall. Some of them are wide. Some of them are skinny. Some of them are big. Some of them are muscular. There's a wide variety cast of characters. And guess what? Each and every single one of them look cool. They look great. You know, it's weird too. It's funny because it goes both ways as well. I once saw a video of somebody talking about how the character Life Weaver is them trying to make men sensitive. And I get it. That is a thing that is happening. But at the same time, you can't ignore characters like Reaper, Soldier 76, Roadhog. He the most biggest, dirtiest, cigarette smoking, motorcycle riding, big beard. Every freaking the most quintessential biker white guy you could think of, hardcore, you know what I mean, to the bone, bad to the bone. He is him. But you just ignored him though. You know what I mean? What about Doom? You know what I mean? Big Diesel, dark skinned fucking African man who don't take no nothing. He got the or what's his name? Doomfist. I said Doom. Doomfist. You know what I mean? You can't ignore characters like that. Or Moga, big Samoan man with twin fucking miniguns on him. Big Diesel Samoan with twin miniguns. You can't ignore those characters. How you just gonna pick out Life Weaver because he's the only gay character, male character that is. You can't just pick him out. That's kind of backwards. You feel me? Especially when the cast is mostly men. You just gonna pick on the one man? Come on now. That's a little backwards. So it does go both ways. But that cast on Concord was fucking atrocious, dude. It was an atrocity. How am I still at 81? Did I not hit spacebar on the last photo? Oh shoot, I didn't. I don't even remember what pose that was. God dog it. I wasn't paying attention. I was so busy talking. But yeah, that cast on Concord was whack as fuck. They had the big barrel robot. That's the biggest, dumbest, ugliest looking robot I've ever seen in my life. He just looked like a bunch of stack of barrels. Bunch of fucking oil containers and crap. It's like, who designed these characters? And who thought it was gonna pop off? Somebody was at the spot was like, yo, these characters right here, man, what was it, Sony? They was like, man, they gonna fill these characters. What the fuck are we not? All them characters look dumb. And like the one character, it was a large black woman throwing ninja stars. If you're gonna have a character being large like that at her stature, why the fuck is she throwing ninja stars, dude? That's like something you would do for someone who's small and agile. Somebody like me would be throwing ninja stars. You know what I mean? Strength with sheer agility. Not somebody with strength and sheer size. That's brute force. That person should be swinging a fucking massive hammer or something. Or a gargantuan two-hand sword. Not throwing ninja stars. That's stupid as fuck. And she got big red boots on. That ain't very agile. You're not gonna be able to be agile in some fucking Tim boots. I promise you that. Tim's is heavy. Alright, I wear Tims. Tims are so heavy, they alter the way you walk if you're not used to them. You feel me? You're not gonna be throwing ninja stars and doing fucking agile movements with big boots on. A lot of people don't realize there's multiple types of strength. You have strength with raw force and you have strength with sheer agility. You gotta be strong as fuck to be able to pull off some of the things you see people doing in calisthenics. But you also have to be strong as fuck to be lifting 1,000 pounds off the ground in a deadlift. The way they had that character built, she'd be lifting 1,000 pounds off the ground, not throwing ninja stars and jumping off of walls and crap. Two different types of strength. You know what I'm saying? The characters were stupid looking. Simple as that. It was real dumb looking, and it was trying too hard to include anything and everything. It's like when they turn a character who in a TV show who is historically white and they turn him black. And I mean personally, you know what I'm saying? This could just be me, but I don't remember fucking asking for you to make Velma black and then make her stupid looking. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's more of a mockery. To me, that's more disrespectful than making the character black to include everybody. I see that as more disrespectful. I mean, that could be just me, you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna turn a character who's historically a different race to a black character, then make it proper. Don't just make it just to be inclusive. Because in that case, don't include me. You feel me? Don't include nothing. Like Ubisoft with the Black Samurai character, right? Was it a thing back in the day? It probably was. But why the fuck when you get into fighting situations do something suddenly trap beats start playing? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's goofy. That ain't exclusivity. That's dumb crap. That's stupid. Get the fuck out of here with that, yo. Take that bullcrap back to the drawing board and try again, baby. You feel me? That's how I see it, at least. When I saw that Concord cast, I'm like, this is why your game failed. You know why Cyberpunk did great? Because they didn't force any characters on you, alright? The first thing is you create the character that you want. Whether you want that character to be crazy looking, whether you want that character to be normal looking, really pretty, really ugly, your choice. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna make a male character who was gonna be a straight nasty looking fool. He was gonna have he was gonna be busted, y'all. I wanted him to be the most evil character I could think of. I ain't got around to making him because I ended up making BG 400 instead. But you know, that was the choice. None of the characters are forced upon you. None of the characters are overly this, overly that. They are realistic. You could easily go to East LA and see and find somebody similar to Jackie. Big diesel Mexican dude who don't take no crap from nobody, you know what I mean, doing his criminal crime activities to make his way, pave his way, however he got to help his mom and whatever. That's extremely realistic. Then you meet T-Bug. You know what I'm saying? Little chocolate thing. She's a hacker. She's real smart. She's real brilliant. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, her end was soon. But, you know, for the little bit that we got to see her, she was a very straightforward person. Wasn't real talkative. Very realistic. Very realistic character. Not some fucking overly goofy, sassy, racist as fuck. Big, sassy black woman character like they had with that Concord character. Because that's not everybody. Shoot, that's a dang Hollywood thing, realistically. That's a freaking Hollywood act. Don't nobody really be like that on a daily basis. Now, there are a few. But that's just that Hollywood goofy crap to make people look bad. Just like the very generic, you know, they always got the generic Mexican mechanic. The generic white guy who's like, yeah, I'll take care of that. You know, the Vin Diesel type characters. I got it under control type of guys. You know, not everybody is like that. And they did a dang good job with the cast of characters that they created on this game. That is why Cyberpunk did incredible and will continue to be a fan favorite. Do I see myself stopping playing this game anytime soon? Abso-freaking-lutely not. You know what I mean? And apparently I found out that they're going to be making another thing based on Cyberpunk 2077. I can't freaking wait. Why? Because this is a game I know I'll be able to trust to not freaking shove crap in your face and then expect you to force you to like it. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a game with a cast of characters as stupid looking as Concord and then be upset when nobody liked it. Some characters look dumb as fuck. Not a single one of those characters look cool. Oh shoot. Alright, we gotta move up a bit, and I forgot. It's a good thing I put her on some what's-the-names. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is with a lot of people these days and what's going on with a lot of these companies, but they're trying to force stuff upon people. It's like, you gotta understand, a lot of the times, most of us play games for fun. You can't force people to like something when they're just doing it for fun in the first place. We lagging like crazy. We gotta hurry up and get up off here. Surprisingly, my computer isn't that hot, but I don't want it to get there either. But yeah, you can't force people to like feel something. You feel me? When you're playing a game that you're enjoying, it's because you're enjoying that game out of the genuine joy that you're getting from it. Joy that you're getting from it. Like when I get on Skyrim, I don't get on Skyrim because I feel like it's a job. I get on Skyrim because I have a great idea that I think will be very fun and that you guys would like to see. Simple as that. And also I found a real nice outfit that I would like to see my character wearing for that video, and I know y'all would like to see that too. There's multiple things that come into play. I'm about to have fun. I thought of an idea that I think y'all will enjoy, and I found a couple of mods that people will enjoy throughout the video. Simple as that. But these dang new companies out here with these new games, they trying to make it, they trying to force crap on the people. Like, I don't think you understand how these games work, alright? There's specific things that people want to see in their game. There's specific things that people want to play in their game. And stop. They gotta, number one, they gotta stop thinking that everybody who's playing these games are just dudes who want to see half-naked female characters. You, oddly enough, would be surprised at how many people are not just men playing these female characters. Like I said in the last episode of photo sessions, there was a video of a game I accidentally found out about called Zoneless Zen Zero or something like that, where someone was showcasing one of the characters' body physics. And guess what? It was a woman who uploaded that video. It was not a dude. I was wondering why she has so much extra light on the side of her. Why is that there? That ain't supposed to be there. Luckily, it didn't show up in any of the other photos, but that is not supposed to be there. It was a woman who uploaded that video, y'all, showing off the little anime character physics, dude. Like, hey, only if this game wasn't anime. Shoot, I might, yeah, cause y'all know me. I'm not a fan of anime. If it wasn't anime, shoot, I would have been on that game. She sold me. Well, she almost sold me. Almost sold me. I'm like, great looking characters, the physics and all that, you know what I'm saying? A little photo mode too. Shoot, why not? It's just I just can't rock with the anime characters. I honestly can't. It's just something weird about it to me. Maybe I'm just overthinking things, but there's something a little odd about it to me. But other than that, I mean, come on now. It is not just dudes. I promise you on everything, women are not hopping on games to play busted characters. If I uploaded this as a preset, right? If I uploaded this little caramel lady as a preset, I highly doubt it would be just dudes downloading this character. How do I know this? Because I've uploaded character presets before. And guess what? The people who were like, "Oh man, so pretty," it was not just dudes. When I uploaded that little video of my little chocolate character on the Enzoy game, and I uploaded a couple of photos to Reddit, it was one dude, and it was a woman who uploaded a comment and said the dude put a bunch of heart eyes, and the lady said, "Oh my goodness, she's so freaking pretty," with like 1,000,000 hearts. Alright, it was not just dudes. It's never just dudes. Y'all gotta stop thinking that women is out here wanting to play freaking busted characters too. Alright, it ain't the case. Most of these fools who be doing this goofy crap don't even be playing games, and they just be creating stuff, forcing people to like something that they don't even do. You be a fool who never played a game in their freaking life trying to design the most busted and brain dead looking animations and designs you ever seen in your life. Trying to be like, "Oh no, you're gonna play this." Says who? I dare you to try to force me to play something. I get, man, shoot. See, y'all know the y'all know the YouTube and Jadam, alright? Y'all don't know the real life Jadam. I dare you to try to force me to do something. Please, I fucking wish somebody would try to force me to do something. Come on now, son. It ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. I promise you that. I promise you that. So if you think you're gonna force, it ain't just me. It is not just me who will get active if you try to force me to do something. It's other people too. You think you're gonna force people to do something they don't want to do. It will backfire hard. And that's exactly what happened. Concord got shut down in like what, a week? Because they thought them goofy looking lineup of characters that people would be like, "Oh, okay, I'll play it since it's a Sony game." Psyche boo boo. Shut that bullcrap down, because ain't nobody playing that garbage. I didn't even try to play it. I saw one video on it, and I saw how sluggish the characters were moving. That alone annoyed me. I'm like, ugh. This is like Black Ops 1, but somebody put the characters on meth. Black Ops 1 was a slow-paced game. It was fast for its standard at the time. But if you play a modern Call of Duty, and then go back to one of those older Call of Duties, it will feel slow. But then you'll get used to it. That game was like agonizingly slow looking. It looks slower than Overwatch. Overwatch sometimes can feel a little slow when you play a lot of Call of Duty and then you go back. It can feel a little slow. But after a while, you get used to it. That game, oh my goodness. When I watched that video, I'm like, yo, them characters look like they moving like... It looked like they was speed walking. That's how slow they are. Like, they're speed walking. Like, they ain't got no place to be for real. They really ain't got to fight, but they just, like, why not? And the characters just looked stupid. They were just ugly. Ugly, stupid characters with dumb clothing. That wasn't, there was no style, there was no swag. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck, who designed these characters? Like, look at my character fit real quick. Is she swaggy? Dang, I'm lagging like crazy. Is she swaggy or not? Look at the little forces, man. With a little pink check on them. With a little, you know what I'm saying? A little white, the little short skirt. With the brown leather jacket. She swagged up, boy. And it fits, it works. The brown accents her skin beautifully. Then the white, with the white shoes, they pop. To make the accent of the brown jacket and her caramel skin tone. It works. Man, I saw characters on it. Number one, the big barrel, the big yellow barrel character. It's like, why does this giant robot look like a stack of barrels? Then they had the one character that everybody was hating on. At first, I'm like, what character is this? Why is everybody hating on this specific character? I think his name was like Daw or something like that. Big dumb looking nigga, man. It's like, who looks like this? I've seen many humans throughout my 28 years of living. And I ain't never seen anybody look like this. Once again, it was them saying, hey, since we think that most people playing games are probably fucking ugly losers, we're gonna make a cast of ugly loser characters and you guys are gonna enjoy them. Psyche boo boo. Psyche boo. Well, they know now, because the game is shut down. You can't even purchase it anymore. You know what I mean? It's like trying to go, it's like, you know what I mean? You can't pop up Steam. You can't type in Concord on Steam, it ain't gonna pop up. You can't type it on PlayStation, it ain't gonna pop up. You can't type it in on the Xbox or wherever the fuck it was, because I don't actually know. You can't type it in anywhere, it won't pop up no more. You can't buy the game no more. The only way you get it is you go to fucking, you go get it cracked or something, which I highly doubt you'll find. I doubt anybody took the time to crack that crap. Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Nobody is trying to play stupid looking characters. You know what I mean? Simple as that. You know, one of the main reasons on Far Cry 6, one of my favorite things about Far Cry 6 is that both variants of Dani Rojas look great. The male Dani Rojas is handsome. Very handsome Cuban man, right? He's handsome, he looks great, he has swag. The lady Dani Rojas, very pretty character. Such a pretty character. I almost said play with, that would have sounded bad. I play as the female Dani Rojas because she is gorgeous. Great voice, whoever the voice actor was, beautiful. Both of the voice actors were great. You know what I'm saying? They did a dang good job on Far Cry 6 with both Dani Rojas. But of course my love goes to Lady Dani Rojas because that's a very pretty character. And the voice actress, perfect. You know what I'm saying? They knew what people wanted was destruction. Great acting, which there's a whole lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Great acting, great voice acting. And whatever else Far Cry typically offers. I know Far Cry 6 isn't the most well received in the Far Cry series. But shoot, a lot of people still love it, and for good reason. It was a good game. And they had Giancarlo Esposito, I think I said his name wrong. You know what I'm saying? Giancarlo Esposito. People love that guy. And I see why. He's a great actor. I don't watch anything he does because I don't watch TV or movies. So, for me personally, I don't know a whole lot of his stuff outside of Breaking Bad and Far Cry 6. But, you know, as Gustavo Fring, I don't watch TV, though. I don't watch movies or TV. So, I don't know a whole lot of what he does, but I just know of him because he's been around for a long time. You know, it all comes down to a great game. Don't nobody want stupid characters, dude. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do. Alright, yeah, sure, you might think, hey, see, ladies want to play goofy looking characters who are well above the average size of any country. Okay. And let's say, right, you are a person who might be above the average size. Most people like to create characters. You know what I mean? I am below the average size. I am considered small as fuck. Yeah, sure, I got my muscles on, but I'm still small, right? If you make a freaking game where every character is stick built because you think I'm stick built, I'm not gonna play the game because you disrespecting me. Why the fuck is all these characters so little and scrawny? Number one, I'm little, but I ain't scrawny. I'm far from. Don't be sitting here trying to force me to play a bunch of stick figure characters. That's disrespectful as fuck. Hey, here, look here, little nigga, go play all these little nigga characters. Here you go. Nah, that ain't me. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I might be small, but I'm still under that bench pressing 225. Get the fuck out of here, baby. I'm him. Let me stop. But for real, it's like, don't force people to play characters. What the fuck? I always forget about that dang ad. I remember the first time I seen that, I was like, what the fuck? He's like, don't be trying to force people to do stuff they don't want to do. Alright? Don't nobody want to play a bunch of dumb looking characters. If I'm gonna play a big guy character, he better be sick as fuck. And that's Roadhog. Roadhog is a big man. But guess what? He's one of my favorite characters in all of Overwatch. Alright? He's a big hardcore biker guy. You know what I mean? That's him. I don't want to play Doll. Alright? If I'm gonna play a big character, it definitely ain't gonna be Doll. It's gonna be Roadhog. That's a real dude right there. Alright? You're gonna force me to play a big character. You're not gonna force me to play Doll. I'm going to play Roadhog. You can't force me to play Roadhog because I like Roadhog, so I'm going to play Roadhog. You would have to force me to play Doll, which, good luck with that. I ain't playing Doll, I'm playing Roadhog, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shooting fuck. He got the shotgun with the chain grab. He a real one, you know what I mean? Make characters like that. Then you'll get people to play your game. Until then, go back to the drawing board. Just like I'm about to go back to the drawing board, because I'm done here, folks. We have done 30 sets of photos, or 30 sets, god no. We've done we've done 90 photos total on 3 gorgeous characters. But that is it. I have no other chocolate characters left. Well, I mean, technically I got BG, but I'm done. Nobody really came here to see him anyways, and I didn't get on here to see him either, so. Nah, I love my character. He cool as fuck, but there's just not enough swag for him, and I ain't gonna lie, I definitely came here just for the 3 chocolate ladies, that is Victoria, Damu, and I still don't have a name for this lady yet. I'll figure something out. But until then, folks, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, share with your people who join the Legendary Clan Sport channel, become legendary. I'm out.
get up with ya. Smoke him down like a damn switcher. Fuck a thought, cause I need my bands bigger. Thought she was a keeper, but my man's hit her. Yeah, my man's hit her, so I gotta switch her. Yeah, my man's hit her, I let blast switch her. Call her blast, yeah, he's an ass kicker. Call her baby, yeah, he's a class pitcher. Call her shooter, yeah, I got a blast, nigga. Got a blast, leave you in the past, nigga.
I was ditching class for the cash, nigga.
Pop up at the cut, we get up with ya. Smoke him down like a damn switcher. Fuck a thought, cause I need my bands bigger. Thought she was a keeper, but my man's hit her. Yeah, my man's hit her, so I gotta switch her. Yeah, my man's hit her, I let blast switch her. Call her blast, yeah, he's an ass kicker. Call her baby, yeah, he's a class pitcher. Call her shooter, yeah, I got a blast, nigga. Got a blast, leave you in the past, nigga. Pop up at the cut, we get up with ya. Smoke him down like a damn switcher. Fuck a thought, cause I need my bands bigger. Thought she was a keeper, but my man's hit her. Yeah, my man's hit her, so I gotta switch her. Yeah, my man's hit her, I let blast switch her. Call her blast, yeah, he's an ass kicker. Call her baby, yeah, he's a class pitcher. Call her shooter, yeah, I got a blast, nigga. Got a blast, leave you in the past, nigga.
I was ditching class for the cash, nigga.
Pop up at the cut, we get up with ya. Smoke him down like a damn switcher. Fuck a thought, cause I need my bands bigger. Thought she was a keeper, but my man's hit her. Yeah, my man's hit her, so I gotta switch her. Yeah, my man's hit her, I let blast switch her. Call her blast, yeah, he's an ass kicker. Call her baby, yeah, he's a class pitcher.